Fucking
Whatever.
yeah,
I
that's
told
how
you.
good it is. Like whenever Kibbs goes and like, shut
Alright,
up now, man.
quiet.
Like,
He's like,
so yeah,
we gotta
protection.
read,
You're
squiggles.
old enough to know
Now,
you're doing it live.
we will start with me first, then hands, then regular.
No, I argue for traditional order, which is you, Squealy, me, then anyone else.
All right,
Let
ready?
me see. Am I wrong? Is this,
Shut up.
I remember this fucking panel.
Did we read it?
Panel. Let me go to the very end of the last stream because I remember that was the last thing I saw.
I don't think we read this.
The issue is.
Yes, this is the last page we were on. I think you read
I
it.
want to say the issue is I was listening to it. I wasn't watching it.
Did we read it?
I was
Yeah,
driving.
go ahead and read it again because this is where we left off.
Okay, shut the fuck. I mean, we can't say that word on stream. And revenue's gone.
Arg!
Now, I shouldn't have expected you to appreciate the miracle of life the way a proper female would. Wet and sticky though it may be. Matriarch, the term proper female is giving me a little existential crisis here, okay? As your diplomatic contact from House Ivanmarsh, I beg you to please refrain from using ginger in the future. This is what Ron asked for. I hardly mean to scare you with it, but I admit, I do keep forgetting that you've had less time to think about your current role in the cycle of life than a child. I thought that perhaps witnessing the miracle the emergence of a new life might, I don't know, spark some latent maternal instinct. Sounds foolish when I say it aloud. I know. I apologize, diplomat. It's fine. So what up with that one? Yes, it's rather late to hatch. Alas, if an infant is unable to break free of its shell on its own, it is unlikely to be fit to survive the harshness of the world. So you don't give the egg a little tear to help it get started? It must sound cruel. The Enclave resources are limited. We do not have the luxury of spending them on the ones who may not be able to contribute. Yeah, that's harsh. It is. One of the many things I hope will change for us in the future. Ja wohl, mein Frau. Why are you concerned for it? Feeling protective, perhaps? God visit. You just can't hold off for 1 minute, can you? They're Nazis, by the way.
I think it's Hans' turn.
They're fighting for the Third Reich.
Hans' turn.
It's funny.
It's actually your turn, Reggie.
That's right. I advocated for the traditional roles.
I'm
And
going to
you
grape you.
I'm gonna grab a donut and you guys start fucking reading.
Chat,
It's
point and call
funny
him
that-
fat. Chat, point in chat and call him fat.
It's fun. It's fun that they say, "Oh, we can't.
I
We
need to
can't
read.
have returns," and then they
Yeah,
have
shut up.
little
Yes.
returns.
Yes, apologies again, diplomat. The tour is complete. You are free to go. I must return to the newborn's crèche to examine the recently hatched. Farewell for now, diplomat Kassan. Looks at egg. Sweats. Go back up. Egg. Tip, 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 tip. Egg. Tip, 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 tip. Egg. Slices it open. You owe me for this, kid. Big time.
Sorry, I was laughing at that.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I got.
Excuse me, I had to clear my throat.
Hans' turn.
Mine was me looking at children or matriarch. The dud baby? Yes, dud baby. That's what I'm calling it. Dud baby hatched and it ain't dead. Come look at it. Or come look and see at it. Ah, so it's true. I was almost certain this one wouldn't emerge. Yes, he is so very runty a runt. Tiny tooth and so little fur over the baby skin. Yes, indeed. However, did he make it out of the show? Oh, it looks all funny, honored matriarch. The slice is up to down, not the normal sickle moon shape. Yes, looks like it got cut from the outside. Such a weird baby. Oh, I heard the sound. What is that? You heard that sound? Yes, I hear it too. Where is it coming from?
Come on.
No, there's S's there. That's what I was trying to figure out. Are those just E's?
I'm surprised to say chat, but I'm glad we're actually doing this. Better than American Arcadia. Oh my god, that game was awful. Gotta help me
I
chat.
thought we agreed not to talk about it, Cubes.
I know, but I just had to say one thing.
You know
No.
what that means? Alban's turn.
It's Beano's turn. Beano. Wait,
What,
no.
Can I talk?
No,
And
no.
I'm allowed
No,
to talk?
you're
Ah,
not.
okay.
Actually, it's Regulan's turn again. Shut the fuck up. It's Beano.
So the craftily hungry as he
No.
is begs the tree.
No, it's the Cragfly.
Cragfly, oh my god.
Read.
Those
No,
words are
no,
too
I
small.
think they talk like Beano. They would probably say
No, but that's the human talking.
oh
That's
Ah,
Elon.
yeah. Okay. So the cragfly, hungry as he is, begs the trilipede to share some of his hard-earned food. The wise old trilipede smiles and says, "But why? You already have more food than you could have ever eaten." "I like the trilipede." Surprised and confused, the cragfly says, "Ellie, get your ass over here. It's time to leave." Why? What do you do? Nothing. Just really eager to get back to the teeth for some reason. Come on, let's go. She's like tiptoeing outside. How did it go? Fine, I guess. Just notice you're looking kinda happy. Just did something nice. Just did something nice for someone is all. Feeling kinda good about it. How did the little ones look? Never really wondered about it before, but now I'm curious. Like would expect the infants of a sad mix of a bird and vermin to look like, really. I guess a couple of them were kind of cute. She's becoming women. One of them projectile vomited the moment it opened his eyes and saw me. Guess it shares my opinion about my current condition. And the way some of them called me Red Lady was actually pretty adorable. Now that I think about it, kids look at the world in the most simple and direct ways, you know. Now I kind of want to see what they will like when we grow up. I wonder if they will remember me. Maybe I could visit them again. No, shut up! What's wrong with my brain? What did they do? I murdered those ugly little fuckers. Yeah, and then like the little return, they're like, yeah. It's because she's becoming women, chat. She wants.
Okay, before we continue, Kiblo.
What?
Pauline Matthew gets $50. Kib was late and made Regline gay. That's not true.
Polly!
Then
Grabs
Raper
him.
donates the other $50 for the lore master. Sock fun, but yeah.
Ah, good. Now, will anybody continue to donate for the desk bell? Or is the desk bell going to die today, chat?
I think
What the
it's
fuck is
done.
desk? What's desk?
They have
bell?
until today to fund
What?
it, I've decided.
Instead of going on a fucking whinge tirade, Kib's is gonna ring a bell. He's like ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
It's literally the meme of it's like instead of whinging, you have to use the thing.
Yep, and I'll smash the desk bell when I'm upset. Like, doing cutscenes if I don't like stuff. The desk bell is a
My
special
husband has to
bell.
ring the
So you
bell
know
anytime
how
he hears
you know
things
how
like
there's
I know.
wait, no,
I know
quiet,
the
chat.
meme.
Quiet. I'm telling chat. There's a bell where you put it on a desk, and you normally hit it like ding, ding, ding. You know, to tell the person on the front counter that there's a customer there, right? Well, the desk bell will be if it's funded. I'll use it. It's inspired by Bappy. Whenever we talk about
Yes, that's what I was referencing.
But like One of the ideas is that whenever I don't like a story element in a cutscene, I'll just smash the bell and on stream, and I go. "Ding, ding, ding."
The decibel's $196 away.
It's possible, Chatfish. You can have that desk bell if you can reach it. But either way, we'll continue with the story, unless Chat is not interested. Okay, that was a pretty good humping. Oh, they're gross. But they still don't know where Lopen or Det
And gay.
Iversmont Scav is. Oh, humble seeker of knowledge, you have learned more than you realize. Shut up, you. Oh,
Remind you that-
eyes, oracle of baker's roof. Why a mushroom only grow in a wet place? They got bullied by the sun when they were kids, so now they hate dry, hot stuff. Oh, okay. Hey, you seen Lupin, that Ivermot Scav? Ah, yeah, the Ivy Scav went to go the Enclave a little time ago. She's look a good wearing the reds. Kinda funny. Wanna hump? Disgusting.
Fanboys.
Oh my god, is this another hump?
No.
Please, no.
I'm covering my screen. No, it isn't. Okay, it just looks like it. We're saved. Bucketfish, we're saved. Bucketfish. They
You
scream.
probably like it. You
Wanna hump? Are you serious? Shit, no time to waste. Gotta round up the boys. Lossy Oracle's wisdom has guided yet another loss, so shut up. I'll be back to hump you again later. Okay. Fucking gross.
He is Roman, kids. He's gay.
He
Gross.
could be Greek.
Now, reminder, Chatfish. The bell fund is only for today. If it does not get met today, it gets killed.
It goes away
Mhm.
forever.
I didn't think Chatfish wanted that desk bell anyways. It's not that big. Oh,
It's my
wait,
turn.
it's Squealy's turn. Good. There's a lot of text here. I don't want to read it.
It's not that big a deal, Cass. Blech. You have a couple little brothers, right? You even told me you were like a second father to him in a few times. I never gushed over them like a clinging nursemaid, though. Well, what I'm getting at is new brain parts or no. That's something I just think you have in you. That drive to look after others. Nothing bad about it. About that. Eh. I guess. Still, oh goodness, look at all the precious babies. Maybe I can nurse them with my breast. Isn't exactly the image I want to foster. Foster whatever your image you like. I'll back you up. Yeah, I do know. I also know you still feel like you're carrying some kind of debt to me. It's not like keeping you alive when you were bleeding and delirious and shitting yourself. Is something I was expecting payment for. I know, and no, sorry. I know, and I know you don't like me thinking about that. Damn straight. And I'm pretty sure it's clear that I've got this thing going on where I'm happy because I'm finally in a position to be of help to you. But as soon as I start to feeling good about that, I'll realize that I'm feeling good about something that's caused by you being in a bad situation. So I feel worse and just ugh. Well, I could start shitting all over myself if it would help you get over it. You are the best friend I could ever ask for, Kasunical.
Damn.
Hands' turn. It's
Sorry,
Hands'
Sorry, I was
time.
looking at the dumb children.
Ants,
Hands'
Oh,
time.
geez, stay close to me, will you, Ilum? Yeah, sure. Thought you liked kids though. Yeah, okay, kids are great, but they're also unpredictable, wild, and have no grasp of consequences. Now imagine that kids are 9 feet tall, strong as some kind of freak ape monster, and they probably think you're not a person. but something like a stray animal. And they've got limbs that snap, and you've got limbs that snap like twigs. See where I'm going with all these? Stir up a little bit. There you go. Huh? Yeah, I can see what you're getting at. Kind of puts it in a different light. I would have said puts it in a different height. You missed an opportunity. Listen, I still feel I'm still feeling the balance, or feeling out the balance here. Don't want to be treating you overly sensitive like, but it wouldn't do any good to pretend that everything is just fine and you don't need any help from me that you usually wouldn't, you know? So don't hesitate to tell me things like that with the kids. It's not like the kind of thing I make or I think of myself and if.
Oh,
As I clear my throat. Yeah. Haha, hey, watch out there, little guy. That kind of hurts.
Eddie? Yeah. Don't point out, just... Okay, female. Stay calm, listen. You're going to be fine, but you're going to come with me. I know you're scared and confused being out of your enclave. So make this easy for you. Just think of me and my boys as your escort force. So leave the gun and let's have a nice long term. What's wrong with you? Why, hello there. Hope you like getting shock murder because that's what was the menu today, bitch. What's wrong with you? You are what's wrong with me. But that's about to be a very short-lived problem. It's a joke, get it? You crazy bitch, better than a dead bitch, which is what I'm looking at right now. Anytime now, idiots. Okay, go down, kids. My God, they look retarded. They look go a bit up. Okay, lady, it's kind of funny watching you choke Brack out, but we gotta go. Yeah, sure. Just give me. Yeah, sure. Just give me just a few more seconds. Be right there with you. Yes, funny lady, funny lady. Get your off me. We are just letting to the fun part. Let me go. Don't listen to her. It wasn't fun. No, seriously, it was great. I promise. Shut up, female. Don't struggle. Shit, Ellie. Come on, hurry up. Feet. Are you okay? My God, the feet fetishes.
Oh no.
Disgusting.
Beano. Now it's my turn. No. No. Alien! Get help! Get your bleeding ass to the stitchman now, you hear me? That's in order! No, stay away. Stay away, or just stay on your feet. Oh, shit. Hey. Hey, mister. Hey, mister. Ivy, those scabs are taking your weird scab wife. Are you gonna go kill him now? Can I watch? Oh, you're liking, mister. You're not helping. Poke. I'm not helping.
Your scav wife is going to be an ETR.
Oh no, don't get beat on the ice. Hold on, former ghost donates $50. Say ring. Concierge. Ring. Concierge. Hashtag desk bell. Yes, the desk bell is having some traction. Good job, Jetfish. Foxnix donates $5. Say, do you want a hub chat? Real chat. Meow. Yeah. Right, now that I made you all uncomfortable. Hello. Whose turn is it? Thank you
turn.
for your donations. I had to read them, chat.
You didn't make me uncomfortable.
Oh,
over here, settle
no.
down. Okay. She smells like smells. Yeah, down you go. Oof. Move it. Ugh, okay. You crazy twat. You're done freaking out now. I don't want to be here any more than you. So let's get this done. I'm looking for something pretty boy called Lupin. Was the last to have it. Word is he's up in the tower with you. Yes, that little Ponce is up there. And you're the one who's gonna eat his eyes if he doesn't get that thing back to you, I take it. Yes. Where is it? I need it. You absolute moron. What were you thinking? Giving that thing to that dumb little rat? Why? I was desperate. They were chasing me. Don't care. That was the worst fucking decision of both of our lives. Yeah, probably. Shut up. Yeah, that little fucker ruins everything. I agree. Yes, you do. And are you a family now? That's a Beano in the back.
This story is quite autistic.
Yes.
Oops. Ain't.
Whatever, asshole. Forget the Ponce boy. What was that? Or what was that seeing? I don't know. All that matters is where it came from. Hey, I'm the one in charge here, FEMA. I asked the questions. Where is it now? If you wanted me to cooperate, maybe you shouldn't have shanked my best friend. Just a thought. Yeah, poor little little dupe. So the red took you in, put in a fancy coat, and got a fancy goon to guard you. Well, listen up. You're being used. They is all smiles and friend lies now, sure. But once they get what they want from you, you'll get kicked to the curb. Humans, they might see you as a distraction, a pet, a tool, but they will never be a friend to them. But you will never be a friend to them. Oh, you are so right. I guess I'm just being tricked by the guy who's been my companion for years, who always stood by my side even when he had nothing to gain from it, who I survived a freaking war with, and is so close and trustworthy that he is essentially my family. That guy you just stabbed in the back, pretty much ensuring I will never cooperate with you in any way, who also happens to be ranked personnel of the city ruling house. Holy shit, do you have any idea just how hard and on how many levels you fucked up here? How could I didn't mean. Ah, shit. Yes, that's exactly what you are. Good. You get it now.
Nice.
Nice, it's a great time.
Okay, one second. I need to add something.
He does, because he's a little Discord kitten. He's like, meow, chatfish.
Add that $5 to sock fund, bell desk, and little foxnicks. If you perhaps added your $5, like your hashtag at the beginning of your retarded ramble, it'd be easier for me to notice it.
You just Shrooms. Genghis Kick Notes $5 say Lord Master Squee Wee hashtag Despa hashtag Sock hashtag Femkibs Squee Wee will read the cringe. We will laugh. Reguline will squeal. Sometimes Genghis Kick, I want to pick up your little chatfish and set him on my lap and just smack him. Smack the little
Damn.
chatfish
I'll be
off.
honest,
Naughty.
I don't find the lore for this setting. I just find it extremely autistic and a blatant
don't think
fetish of the actual author.
No.
I don't think it's that bad.
Hold on. Bino, read.
Seriously, this is like getting held up by a bunch of children. I mean, this is so amateurish, it's embarrassing for me. What are you even? Quiet female weapon. Like, punch, oh my god, domestic violence. So that's how you're supposed to hit with these stupid little arms? I try to be nice, but I don't need you to cooperate with your own free will. So now I'm gonna get all rough and make you hurt until you tell me where that thing is. How about I save you the effort? It exploded and it melted. There isn't even a speck of it left now. Go back, go down. How do you keep doing that to him?
Because it's dawning on him on how fucked he is.
It's like,
Nice.
but what I read it.
Nakayo
Uh,
Kitsune donates $50. Says something to keep the cringe going. Hashtag desk bell, hashtag sockfun, hashtag DSX. That desk bell is within procurement chat. Soon I will smash it to your ears' content, and you will regret it because you'll all go fucking deaf. You're like, eep.
You have to pick, by the way, between Deathbell and DSX Chatfish.
Yep, because it's overhead.
Oh,
Or has
yeah.
overhead.
Actually, no, the desk bell I will allow. The reason why is
No,
because.
Gibbs, I've already told someone.
No.
that.
Oh,
a
god
while
damn it.
ago.
Okay, well, I'll let that slide. This sounds good. All right, fair enough.
He says,
Desk bell. He wants that bell. Ding, 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 ding. I hope it sounds good. I
also
need
want
to make sure I
Jeff to
don't buy a
understand that
bad one.
I also want Jeffers to understand that the current Deus Ex is Mankind Divided, and it's not a very good game.
Chat can continue to fund it if they so desire. Well, let's see. It's my turn. That's it. That's it for me. I'm never getting back in. No more chances. So are we done here? You've ruined me. What? You've ruined me. Actually, that honor probably goes to Lopen for both of us. Yes, that is basically true, but shut up. It doesn't really matter now, does it? Nagato will probably have me skinned. Okay then. Okay, if I'm gonna die, then I want to at least see what the fuss over females is all about. Oh, damn, getting rapey.
The rapey, yeah.
That's it. Just kinda soft and flabby. Always expected them to be a bit more firm.
Damn.
Hey, boss,
He's just
can we
doing
get
him up.
some of that?
Lisa.
Yeah, go on, boys. I got the upper parts. The choice meats down below is all yours. That's pretty fucking... Jesus. No. Yeah, yes, the fruits of womanhood. So long denied us. No longer.
Jesus
Bunch of
fucking
insults.
Christ.
The
Is
fucking-
this what a sexy tastes like? Sexy tastes like hair and dirt.
Don't forget, they're stupid.
Nah.
Hey, boss, you know that guy what you shanked? Kinda busy here. Okay, but that guy, what, he's still moving? Just go over and poke him a couple more holes in him, eh? Okay, but whatever, just deal with it. Okay, I'll deal.
So I'm going to guess it's some of the other friends. Oh no, it's just him. Okay.
the other guy's probably
Fucking
dead.
impaled. Okay. Elam is fucking the fucking Sam of the setting.
Yeah. To be fair, he is.
How the hell? No, Elam, you moron.
To be fair, he didn't remove it, so he's not gonna bleed out.
Yep.
1 second. OWM does $1. Hotline. No loot. Soft fun. OWM funds American Arcade. Everyone hated that. Also,
You'll be
to
tickled.
answer Rapier's question, we are $36 away from the bell.
Yep, very close, Chatfish. You will get there. And then you'll be tickled to death. Like, alright, whose turn is it?
Is hands.
Each. Hands. Hands. Hands is out of commission. Bino, go.
Okay, I'll go. I got it. 1 second. For fuck's sake, no gears? Go on, boys. Grab a stab and do what you're here for. Oh, good. Oh, good. We're gonna kill something today after all. After all. And the other like, go down. Damn it, Ellie! I order you to get yourself stitched. Go!
Stop it, Vina.
I don't want this from you. Okay, this guy does it. So standard circle. I'm going around for the back. Everyone pick a side then. Go down. And why are you killing that thing, you idiot? I hate it. Okay, you do you, I guess. Alright, go.
He killed a bug.
Do I read another one?
No, it's Kib's turn.
All right, go. Shit, Elam, don't let them get behind you. They gotta zing, they do. Move it, tits. You're gonna die, gonna crack.
The guy's dead, yeah.
You know, as he's crunch.
As he's actually
Elam.
just
It's
brutalizing their
important
bodies.
to note that Elam is also a trained soldier.
Oh, both, yeah.
Both of them are.
Yep,
He's an
we're-
actual veteran.
Yeah, they may have been deserters, but that doesn't mean they weren't trained.
Mm-hmm.
Elam. Flashback. Whap. You know, their bones and ribs are going to be very crunched. Chomp. Yeah, crack. Right across the skull. Yeah! Whee! As blood squirts all over the human
I
children.
love the slaughter of the scabs.
Yay!
You. Oh, yeah, it's your turn.
If it wasn't for you, I. Hey, wait on. Hold on, don't.
Oh, damn, he hit the side of it.
Oh, that. Okay.
I hope he's dead. That's fucking great. He hit it and he fucking spun.
Following Matthew next $10. Heaven's Awards, weapons, armor, and accessories are almost complete. Once my task is complete for the bucket, sugar babies, I shall rest and enjoy my date night. Okay. Have a good one, Polly.
Thank you for the donation, Polyfish, you little bucket boy. He's like bucket girl, actually. So, oh no.
I'll assume that goes to the bell.
Sit down, Mad Horse. Stay a while.
Oh,
And
so
watch
you have a
genocide.
donation. You have a donation from Fox Nix.
Fox Nix donates. Oh no, it's your turn to read it.
No, I deny you.
He donates $5 a desk bell. Real. Yeah. 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 Rar. Rar. He doesn't have anything to say beyond meowing, rowing, and roaring at you, chat. That's all Fox Nix has to say to all of you. He's just Grant. He's just Grant. His name is Fox Squeaks now.
Ah, crap. We need that guy Edom. He knows something about. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Sorry, Cass. A little dizzy at the moment. Forget about it. Or forget it. Forget that guy. You getting mended is the only important thing here, okay? Yeah. Help. Ice and mouth personnel down here. Ah, damn it. Edom, could you hear that? I don't think anyone would take that seriously coming from a screechy little voice. Shit. What the hell happened? Here. See, told you. Great. Shut up. Freaking scav gang shanked my guard detail. 5 of them. Never mind. Get a doc here now. Hold on. 5? I only see 3. One of them got tossed over the... Wait. Well, there was one more. You are my new forever friend. Do you
He
like
took
it?
off an arm.
Okay, chat, I want to remind you that the matriarch said, we don't help the retards get birthed. And this is the kind of one that gets birthed. So just imagine the retards of this species.
So, Albine, have you heard of a
Good.
useful idiot?
Buddy, remember, former ghost sign $31. Say, ring, 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 desk bell, ring, 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 desk bell, ring, 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 desk bell. All right, chat. I'm ordering the desk bell as your request.
It's been funded.
That one looks kind of fancy.
I
That
was
one
going
looks
to-
kind of fancy. Buy the fancy Victorian bell, I think I shall.
You see,
Service desk
you-
bell.
you complain about me, but I do control myself and don't make
Bino,
that many.
we're
Bino,
cruise
silence.
shows.
off your nuts.
Beano silence!
I
Silence,
was going to make
Beano
it.
silence!
Say it
Oh,
all, damn it! I paid $5. Says Fox Nix. No.
I don't know. That's a lot of shit to say for $5. You little fat chatfish. Now let's see.
Do you not have more than
Squilly, shut up.
$5?
Yeah, rar, sexy, rar, sexy, rar, purr, sexy, purr, purr, yeah, purr, yeah, purr, yeah, purr, yeah, purr, yeah, purr, sexy, yeah, purr, sexy, yeah, purr, sexy, yeah, rar, sexy, rar, sexy, purr, 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 sexy, purr. That's the shit he writes. I said it. I said it verbatim. You can't even get mad about it, Fox Nix. Now you got to be a happy little.
You see, that's means like that wasn't the... No, you see, kids, that means like there's not the cadence I wanted when you were reading it.
Oh, that means that's $5. No lewd bell. Today was a good day. The gang's kicked us $2. Sock Fun Day Sex Lore Master Femkibs. 40k needs Yinglets.
Thank you for the donations.
I think
By the
Yinglets
way.
would,
All right,
improve.
not gonna
40K.
lie, chat. This comic, Out of Placers, is better than Warhammer 40k. At least it didn't become what Warhammer 40k became. You know, with its Neoth and Urda McQueen. At least this
Like
comic is
like
off.
this-
McQueen.
There could unironically be McQueen shit later.
Okay, we're done with this page. Now who's next?
It's me, but you didn't.
Albine.
Bino, read, slave.
All right, hang there, buddy. Doing my best. Oh, that ain't good. What do you have here? Can you call in a stretcher? Nah, can't lay him down if that thing's taking out of his back. Helping me out here. Oh, wait, you're that new Yinglet officer, true. Then I thought the local Yings would be happy about that. Well, shit is complicated. Ain't it ever, man?
Male.
Man, yeah. Come on,
Male.
Tommy. Oh my god, I just saw the hair on that guy. What the fuck is that?
It's got a balding spot.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna say you just noticed that.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Come on, Tony. Get his left side. Where are you headed? HQ is closer than any of the guardhouse of medic on site. So unless anything closer. Hold on, isn't there a medic at the Danish bunkhouse? I'm pretty sure. Go down. Go down. Well, under no circumstances are you to put me under the knife of that unreliable, leaf-sucking hack. Understood? Yes. Okay. Shit, man. The fucking doctor, the crackhead doctor is sneezing. Someone speaking of you, Galen. What kind of crap superstition is that? A fly flew in my flew in my freaking sinuses and is still alive. I can feel it struggling. God fucking damn it. Okay.
Now it's my turn. That was so stressful. Yeah, but you did goodish. See you next time. Some barbarians need a little intimidation, eh? Yeah. It's okay, it's over. At least a day or two before I have to do it again. A day or two with my friends and my garden waiting for me at home. Relax, Isher. It's okay. Hey, where's the head surgeon? Go on, medic. Right here. Right now. Get off your asses. We got a casualty here. And if he dies, then every goddamn body gonna get demoted. You hear me? Let's go. In the surgery wing, probably. We'll get him ready. I read that a little out of order. Oops. Oh, no. Oh, no, what happened? Fucking scabs, Isha. What else? Hey, could you help the The guys carry Elam? Yes, of course. Now then, Mr. Dalkin, relax and allow the numbness to spread. When you can feel again, your uncooperative appendix shall trouble you no more. Head surgeon, if you please. Hey, Doc! Yes, Head Surgeon Mears. We need you in the room too right now. A moment, please, Mr. Dalkin. Is the issue immediately life-threatening? Yes, it is. How immediately life-threatening? Extremely. Very well. My profession binds me to the procedure of triage, Mr. Dalkarian. Please be patient. I will be with you as soon as I am finished elsewhere. Thank you for your understanding. But I don't...
Well, he hasn't come open yet. I
Hello?
think I'm gonna point out, by the way, they made Isher's tits bigger.
You would notice that, wouldn't you?
Damn.
Also, the fact that he's able to respond means they do not have anesthetic of any kind.
Here,
what they do in the
hold on.
desert.
It's Squilly's turn. Squilly, start reading.
Here, watch out. He has a crude knife impaling his central abdomen. Yes, rather hard to miss, ma'am. Please be careful with him. He is such a good man. He's so kind. Yes, yes. The head surgeon will be in attendance. Appreciate the comment, Ish. Just a little longer, buddy. I'll be with you. I'll be with you. Same as. Please remain outside. Wait. No, I am coming with him. No, you are. You are not. If you are his friend. Oh, yes, I am. If you will keep the operating theater free from distractions and obstructions, giving us the best chance of keeping him alive.
Squilly.
Read, Squeedy, read, read.
Tip, 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 tip. Cassie, I'm so sorry. Ran! He has all that stuff in his lab, right? He's gotta have, I don't know, something. Anything. Ran! Ran, get out! That's the fucking job. It's like, I can't clap on my toy micro. Damn it. Ran, did you make the door heavy on purpose? Bet you did. Oh! Ran, you gotta. Am I pretty?
Abomination.
My
Of
God,
course,
it's
Ran
really-
supports fanboys. God damn it.
Why do you think he
Oh,
has an
they-
interest in this in the first place?
the guy did a whole demonstration how the thing works for kids. Like I don't think he would be against it.
God help me.
Never mind. Shouldn't know you. Okay, his hands actually.
Yeah, because it goes squealy, then me, then you.
I forgot you exist. Sorry.
Wow. You wouldn't be
Fat
the first
hands.
bird I made disappear from the server.
I'll never forgive this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Never mind. Should have known you'd be no help. If you're here, you might as well share what it is on your mind, yes? Oh, you want to know? Well, here's something for your research. While you were up here playing dress up, Ilm took a knife to the gut for me. So do excuse me if I'm a bit anxious. No. Elaborate, Officer Ackno. This is extremely unexpected. Your presence in the city should have roused curiosity at bet, but violence? I can't move, Mr. Ran. That's what I thought too, or thought too. But as usual, scavs ruin everything. Yinglets? You were assaulted by Yinglets? What of their association? Exile seems like ugly sons of bitches. Your companion, recruit
Irrelga.
Durelga. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to parse that. Is he under the surgeon's knife at a with a stone scav blade in his gut? I see. Alas, I am not nearly as familiar with that field of medicine as our medical staff, and in this moment, I regret that. I am truly sorry that you are experiencing this. Oh yes, Ran. I'm sure you are. I am. I have my fun, yes, but I'm not without a heart. Your safety and well being are placed in my hands, and in failing to foresee this possibility, I have failed you. I am sorry. Uh, Well, I guess you haven't messed with me in this conversation. Yes, despite seven opportunities so far to do so. Ren, we've been talking for like 1 minute. You understand that I am very good at what I do.
Ren is physically restraining himself.
He's like, I want to touch
I need you
touch
to
the
understand
Yinglet
this is causing
teeth.
me
Yeah,
physical
Innuendos are
pain.
part of my thing.
yeah. He's a Yinglet lover. He's a raper Kubigoblin.
Pino,
himself,
read.
Yeah. Read. Hold in. Careful now. They're cutting him. Slow your breath in, Mr. Dorelga. Visible tremor in head surgeon. A bad sign, but not unexpected. This recruit is eligible for an anesthetic nurse? Yes, just a moment. Eligible. Oh yeah, like just cut him out. Go down. Here, drink. Keep your throat open. You must not inhale any. Head surgeon nurse, could you please take a look at this? Do elaborate, nurse. This is terrible and specific terminology, to the point of unhelpfulness, and has no place in this operating theater. Need I remind you? Oh, I see. This does indeed complicate the matters. Fit him with a mouth guard. We must begin immediately. Yes, sir. Okay, all of you, please, best figure keeper. Whatever happens, you have performed your own duty well. You have exceeded the expectations placed in your hands, protect your charge, and brought honor to the highest even of your actions. Thank you for your service. Elin Durego. Go.
So Rand couldn't do anything? Of course not. You think they're done? I haven't heard anything for a while. I'm sorry. Please believe me when I say I did everything I could. Oh no, he's dead. In the end though, the patient pushed himself far past all healthy limits regardless of his injuries. So despite my best efforts, it may be months before he can once again be placed on active duty. Perhaps longer. Whap! Feck you!
He's alive.
Booger encrusted thing.
He's bedridden for a good while. Ungrateful little beast! Pwah! The audacity. So, from what we could gather, the patient appears to have a thick mass of internal scar tissue from some previous injury. The knife slid into it like a damn sheath. Not perfectly, but still enough to prevent damage to his intestines. In the end, it was the blood loss that was the greater threat. So
I'm
it's
not
very
sure that's
convenient.
how scar tissue works.
Let him read. Yeah, it's not quite, but go ahead and keep reading.
Oh shit! Right. It was It was years ago, but he. Oh, Elim, you are the luckiest unlucky bastard alive. Are you all done with him? Can I see him now? Well, the procedure itself is complete, but yeah, Elim. Yeah, it's okay. I'm coming, buddy. Hey, how you feeling, man? Kinda floaty, sore. Yeah, okay, I'll bet. You scared the shit out of me, buddy. Please, never do that to me again. Yes, I'm right here. I would have been here for the operation, but the dog said, Cass. Yeah, you're so tiny, buddy. What happened to your face? What is happening? Tiny face. Well, the patient is still under heavy anesthetic. It'll be a few hours before he's fully lucid. Oh my god, you got so good. Wait, you're just the prettiest little scabby scab. Eligible.
My God. He lives. No, it's time for Beano.
It's me?
Oh,
No,
it's turn.
it's hands. It's hands.
Oh, hands.
It's hands.
Looks up. Fuck. Still alive. Not for long. I am dead. I am so dead. Just get up and dead and good. Something in my head feels broke. It's fine. Just get out of town and stay away. Shit. Why didn't I kill myself before they got me? Narclet? Bizo? Hi. Hey. I friend, you awake? Looks like you got tossed real hard. No? Oh. What you trying to get a human to hump you? Haha, it's fine. Getting tossed is just gonna happen if you chase enough humans. Kill me. We've both been tossed lots of times. It's worth it.
What?
Poor friend.
They
I knew
are
your heart feels broken all, but you'll find another human to help you someday. What's your favorite part about a human? I read the next line.
Oh no, read it. Read
read
it.
it.
And then we can clip it.
Sorry, just laughing at the fucking statement itself. Mine is a penis, and when it is going inside of me, kill me. It's okay, new friend. We love you forever. As he's being dragged off, because you can see the drag marks.
I'm a dumb bitch.
Bino.
No words, no. I hear poor fanboys
So
not
much
words.
dialogue.
What a view! You do have one of the best seats in the house, Trade Master. Oh, I've got a balcony seats, but the show we are treated to is all up to the weather. I'm assure you there are far more pleasant places to be sitting during a dust storm. Certainly a storm like that would be wonderful for my crops this time of the year. Yes, high winds are good for spreading bruised grass seeds, if I remember. Precisely, cultivate our own secure pools, but most of our harvest is provided by nature's bounty. And it takes a lot of bruised grass to distill even a single barrel of blood tea. Oh, on that note, the first morning house mowing has taken to your product as expected. Oh yes, we have a customer for life in that one. Okay, they are selling drugs. Good. Humblest apologies for my interruption, Trade Master. Oh, is the fanboy lover. Ah, why? If it isn't the great researcher Gmindu himself, you do come perfect. You do come in. You're perfect. Welcome to interrupt. Aha, do be wary of encouraging him, Kayla. Wary? Oh, I am eager to do so. I must lay upon you the thanks of my entire house, Sir Gmindo. Your suggested distillation method has no less than triple the potency of our product. I apologize I could not quadruple it. A rare beauty such as yourself deserves far more. Okay. Such honeyed words. Now what will my husband think? Whatever you tell him to think later on, everyone who knows matters that your house authority rests in your lovely, capable hands. Oh, Ren, you devil. Ren? I give you some privacy. Don't keep me waiting long. That hair, it annoys me. Go down. Not that much. Just can't help yourself, you can't help yourself, can you, Ren? Well, you know me, Trade Master. I loving Lucy. Indeed you do. Now, then, I'm afraid I do not bring good news. We have lowing Lucy stocks. No. Casting a code, the diplomat was attacked while returning from the enclave by Inglets. Ugh, Inglets, yeah. She's unharmed, but her companion, Recruit Dorega, oh my god, those names, sustained severe injuries in the process. That's of all who knows of this. Two, the medical staff, the guards that brought them in, and from their testimonies, two commoner children. I saw 3 children, but alright. Have them now gathered by the morning. This wasn't an actual sanctioned by the enclave, yes? Oh, almost definitely not. And then the big ass moth flutters around. Go down. At least there's that. I will have to meet with Vizlet about this soon. Our diplomat's companion. In his likelihood of survival is known. Is his likelihood of survival is known. High as long as no further complications arrive. Excellent. If only for the sake of our unusual little diplomat's mental well-being. Good man, Mr. Dorelga. Good man. Sorry. This could have so easily complicated things. Well, if you ever feel like there's a lack of complication in your life, sir, you could always arrange a private meeting for me and Lady Tyrolean. Haha, I'll keep that in mind. Haha. I wasn't joking, I know. I know. I know. I know you was big mistake. Yeah, go. Go. Wait. The stream.
Now it is Kamigawa's turn.
My God,
Not a
there's
fan
no
of that.
words.
No.
Gummy boy.
Is Yinglet Kamigawa?
No one's a fan of any nicknames we give them. Ah, my eyes are
You got like
demonic.
being called kitten.
Mm.
Yes.
You are in the Discord kitten, though.
Come here.
Yep.
Come here, you little shit.
I want to.
Strangled Kamigawa.
Now,
Murders
Chatfish, we will have our revenge. She's like, eep. They're squealing. Read.
There's no text.
Whee!
Narrate.
Foot.
Image. Foot in image.
Go
Doorway.
down.
Foot. Girl.
Kids.
Oops. 107.
Oh, fuck's
Flap.
sake.
Flap. Waddle, waddle. So, do any of the samples stand out to you? Anything extra tasty or disgusting? Is all okay food, but very this. A preference for meat, then, not unlike our own species. Excuse me, have you seen Mr. Ran? Diplomat Cass came by and said something bad happened? Someone hurt Mr. Ilum? Oh, Master Ran was pulled away by some urgent business. Trademaster's request, I believe. He's assigned us to this culinary experiment in his stead. We are learning ever so much. Oh, do you know if is something wrong, little Yinglet girl? I don't hurt friend. Is time to kill meat for us. That's delightful.
My God. That unfortunately means it's my turn. Yeek!
Please keep pulling more and more people here, so that's never his turn. No, the whole server reading.
Cass, are you reading? Are you okay? What? Fluffy little doggy. Mmm. Huff. You like them scritches, don't you? Little fluff fluff. Isher, please, close the curtains and forget you saw this. Gone, scritcher. Oh, of course. Sorry, Cassie. I will never forget this precious, tender moment as long as I live.
My God, she was in breathing position. Chat.
Well, Bear, you see what you walked into
It's
is
my
what we
turn.
call a paid request. This is what chat paid for. They wanted us to read this. So buck up and man up and take it like a champ. Or cry. Now,
Bitch.
your
Also,
turn.
While I'm reading,
Bitch
tips,
line.
add 3 chatfish to the screen.
Oh no, El Shadowfish.
Shatfish.
The potato fish.
Shatters.
We're doing well.
I realized that I had the stream on playback 2 times speed, and I saw the chatfish just wiggling. at faster speeds. That was quite a good one. Sister Pickett, few of the males in our illustrious enclave could be countenanced as cultured, but as some certainly make up for it with passion in the breathing chamber so whole. You got a good one. How do you look? Pure black. I am ever so eager to see how his essence will mix with my blues and grays, and impeccable fashion sense.
Fuck.
Oh.
There we go.
You need to get a new mouse. You know that.
Yep. Keep
Oh,
going.
gonna be a good batch then. Good for you, Fina. But that confident red boy, you got paired with. Yes, see, yeah. Sure to make a batch of great hunters, and with some of your good learning, maybe. Yes. I am so excited to lay them and see. Schlag! Jingle. Wait, what is the Taishika for leaves the room or time for foot rubs? Jingle.
Oh my god, it skips! It skips!
Is that
Is that
the
the
jingle for
bell?
leaves the room or time for foot rubs?
It skips, it's you with the bell over there.
Buck, yes, how close are we to squealy drinking?
Let me see. I am $844 away.
You're how far away?
Drunk Reggie, $844 away.
Reggie is dodging a bullet, it looks like.
My bullet dodged. Fuck.
What about drunk?
Now-
Smudgy has been a member for 16 months, by the way.
Thank you
So
for
far.
long-term support. Keep it up. Remember, chat, try to rack up those years. Let's go. Decades. Like, okay. Now,
What about the-
hands.
That's him yawning, by the way.
Little ketchup man. Read.
Click. Took you long enough. I've been busy. You haven't? That's why we gotta talk, actually. V's decided to keep this contained. Few witnesses, easy to handle, but that also means we can't exactly lock the city down and flood the streets with search parties. Kind of beats the point of keeping it a secret. So hunting the culprit falls to us then? Afraid so be. Well, I suppose that's preferable to the city's humans knowing a Yinglet openly attacked an Ivanov diplomat. So much progress could be undone. That's the conclusion V came to, yeah. Besides, if the culprit's still in the city, it's pretty likely he'll be hiding in some place only your kind can get to. Yes, likely. Lesai. That's it for now, I guess. Sorry, I can't help you out of this one. No. You and your master have always done us a great service. Please thank him on behalf of on my enclave's behalf. Now, if you excuse me, my matriarch must be informed of this. Right. Guess I'll see you again the next time our masters need some cloak and dagger to keep the peace. So next weekend then. Psh, probably. Good hunting out there, B.
Beano time.
Me?
Yep,
Beano time.
it's Beano
Okay.
time.
Beano time.
What? Keep your voice down, Kata Jack. This is an official meeting, mind you, and yeah, I get it. Go down, kiddos.
Oh, you big...
Yes.
Read.
Yeah, I get it. Cloaking and daggering. Sorry, it's just that Cars girl, see, got a strong will. Didn't get our shy intimidated even in front of all us patriarchs. Commands respecting a human organization. Got a real take no shit attitude. Real nice tits too. I like her. And having her around is good for the enclave, yes? So I hear someone is trying to fuck with her. Of course I'm going to make them dead, after treating them to a long relationship with my skinning knife. I'm glad to hear we are of the same mind, the same mind, Patriarch. But that's not why Basil and I are asked to meet you in secret. I request you tell your hunters to take orders from you alone, at least for a few days. Narklet has been quick to take command of Basil's scout lately, and I suspect he may do the same with your hunters. Gotcha, consider it done, matriarch. If you manage to capture Braca, Narklet may try to have him silenced before he can be questioned. Thank you, patriarch. Now, while you're here in secret, there is another matter. I know I'm not supposed to play favorites among the girls, but look at what Lippy made. She has been practicing her embroidery, and I'm so proud of her progress. Hey, at a girl, Lippy. Yes, the stitch work is very nice. Okay. The little Yinglet, like, embroidery in that napkin or something.
Napkin. Smudgy does 2 pounds. Kin's alcoholism fund. Why would you do such a thing? It's Rapier Kamigawa's
Yep.
turn. Time for him to Kamigawa over this place.
Mm,
Mm.
bunch of bullshit. This having to tiptoe around another patriarch. So what you know about this Braca guy? Typical exile. History of causing trouble for the Enclave, which did not stop after his exile. This exile business just don't work here. Might work down south, where they have to live out in the wilds. But I guess the elders didn't figure that exiles could just, run into the city. Anyway, you really think the Patriarch Narclet's working with this guy? Most evidence so far seems to suggest that yes. Yeah, I don't get it. The kid, he is of age to be a Patriarch. Okay, whatever. He is young, straight-laced, old-fashioned, treats his elders' word as law. Even just talking to an exile goes against all that. Stabs a bug. He's gotta be up to something shitty. I do not believe he is malicious, exactly. He simply has a very different view of zines, and seeks different ends than our matriarch. I have little doubt that he is simply doing what he believes to be right. Yeah, the elders have no doubt been filling his head with a bunch of bullshit, and he's probably just doing what they told him was best. Take a kid like that, surround him with important people who tell him he's a good boy whenever he does what they want. Of course he's gonna believe he's some kind of chosen one. Fit to tell us how to run our enclave. Which wouldn't be as big a deal if the kid wasn't so weirdly clever sometimes. Hey Basil, think there's any truths to that stuff about Narclet and the elders getting guidance from the ancestors, or whatever that glowy shit is up there? I admit I am hesitant to accept such ideas, yes. It makes more sense that the great leader and some of the lauded elders have simply been sharp of wit and used such claims to secure others' loyalties. Yeah. Well, I would stay and talk, but I must be off. My night's work is not yet done. What will you do? Probably go find the patriarch of farming and plow him. You do have your choice of any of the females. Yeah, but their breeding schedules are all full up right now. And Chaki makes this nice little squeal when you yank his tail. It's pretty hot. Aha, I know of the one you mean. And yes, I agree.
They're all
They're
gay.
very
The-
homosexual.
They're
Yeah.
very gay.
Where is it?
It's
So-
Kip's turns.
Yes, bask in the light of the moon and let it guide your fingers to the bulbous bulbs of the mudweed sprouts, for they are more easily picked under the sunlight, yet they bloom under the moon. Therefore, moon-picked sprouts are the only kind worth the effort of mudweed cultivation. Remember this every day until you go and die. And one of them is already dead. Ho ho. It is always a joy to watch a patriarch so passionate about their profession. And you honor me with your words, Elder Patriarch. I simply follow my heart and help the others onto the noble path of farming. Yeah, I'm just a gay little piggy. Aye, Patriarch Chucky. We finished scrapping the dirt in rows like what you said. Oh, how impressive, so strong, so dependable. I don't suppose you could bury some nutgrass seeds in the rows you scraped. You look so full of energy and big, strong muscles. Jesus Christ. Okay, just a yank of the tail. My
Gay
God.
yank.
It's pretty gay. Oh, yeah. You will see how many muscles we is. It's a lot. Oh, how wonderful. You utilize your talents well, young patriarch. You bring honor upon your station. Oh, hero. Oh, thank you so much, Figgins. That means so much to me. Shaki, all the females are busy, but my squeaker needs something
My squeaker.
warm and fluffy to push into, and that sounds a lot like you, don't it? It does! Ah, the magic of yous. Gross.
Yay. All right, I was eating a Skittle.
Start fucking reading.
Squiddy.
Good Skittle. Okay. Full shift out all here. I know we got a few first timers with us tonight, but here's the deal. As part of the Trade Master's Public Education Initiative, we end our shifts with a little reading practice. None of us came from fancy families, so no judgments you hear. Those who feel like putting down their fellow guardsmen for not being literate will be flogged. Now then, Yusuf. Here'll start us off tonight. Let's go over tonight's arrest. Scroll down. Yeah, okay, arrests. Here it is. Jan Segel, attempted thievery. Okay, easy one. Ireland Fenman, sale of goods within trade house sector without a permit. Ingi Teller, Dickways. It's a hard one. Take it slow. You can do it, man. You got this. Yusuf. Delinquent payment of taxes. Good shit, Yusuf. Yeah, way to go. Oh, thanks a lot, guys. Can't tell you how much I appreciate your support. You guys are the best. All right, who's up next?
I'm not gonna lie, that panel was or that
Squealing.
before you finish or start reading
Yay.
this, I will say that last page I found very amusing.
That was a good little aside thing. That was nice. Entry: The Flora and Fauna of the Valsalian Passage, Volume 1. The land surrounding our fair city is unique in many ways, and that includes the forms of life it supports. While some of the native species to the north and south can thrive along the edges of the passage, the low moisture levels and resulting scarcity of flora and fauna tend to pose problems to most non-local species. As such, if you are a traveler from beyond the passage, you may have noticed some of the many species unique to this area. And as it so happens, I have been commissioned to detail a few notable examples herein, for the education of both travelers and locals. I will be grouping various species together in what I call families, in accordance with my theory of species development. Nice.
Stupid Microsoft.
And evidence of possibly sharing ancestry. Or ancestors. Worm-likes, the lure worms. Rubbery fellows can be found. This rubbery fellow can be found in many coastal caves, crawling across rough rock walls with assistance of a sticky fluid of its own creation. Within its maw lies a collection of equally sticky, glowing tongue parts, which it will wave about in order to attract and catch small insects. Relatively toxic, do not eat without cooking thoroughly. The mountain glider. Morrowind. A common sight whenever there are high-rising rock formations. These lightweight creatures nest in high places, where they watch for small flying prey and will then jump from their perches and glide downwards and chase. Notice the similarity to the lure worm's inner limb flaps. The chorp. Named after its distinctive bird-like chirp, or cry, this roughly dog-sized predator is a common sight along the coasts, as its many limbs and precise flight control makes it a respectable fisher. While its size means that few airborne predators can threaten it, it is still relatively defenseless to anything attacking from above, which is especially precarious given that they must land and rest often. Because of this, they rarely travel or hunt alone. Or segment lights, the grub bear.
Damn, this is a big one.
It's lore.
Get
This is
fucked,
lore.
squealy.
I do beast lore. It's fun.
Get
It's
fucked,
somewhat rare,
Squealy, get
given
fucked.
their real shut up.
Get fucked.
Their relative shyness and nocturnal lifestyles. These creatures resemble mammals in many ways, but are actually closer to something like insect larvae. Their bony feet are actually something akin to long hooves, and while they lack much articulation, they possess very strong inward grip strength, which they use to scale all manners of difficult terrain. As such, their nests tend to be located in strange and difficult to reach places. The skitter crab, not actually a crab, hunts smaller insects which with its signature tongue-like beak, which appears deadly but is mostly useless in attacking things larger than itself, such as humans. The tail, once thought to be an offensive limb, forgot where it was, sways about wildly, attracting the attention of potential predators, and detaches easily if pulled. If a clever getaway plan indeed. Scroll down a little bit, Kibble.
How much reading do you have to go? Oh,
Quite a lot.
damn. Jesus Christ. Keep
The
reading.
tiplod, a relatively gentle and simple creature, used extensively for labor and meat within the Valsalia passage. Due to its acclimation to the region's features, which presents difficulties many other types of livestock, tremendously useful as beasts of burden for their meat and watery milk, as well as for their natural byproducts. Their carapaces can be treated and hardened for use as armor or building materials, and can be ground up to create a strong glue. Furthermore, they secrete a small amount of lubricant grease between their plates, which is used for a variety of crafts and other needs. The dog. It looks like a rat. It has recently become apparent that not everyone seems to know what a dog is. For whatever reason, wet nose, wagging tail, furry, highly trainable, man's best friend. You know, a dog. Many breeds exist, but most inhabitants of dry badlands and scrublands, such as our region, will be mostly familiar with a shaky bristleback, as seen here. It looks like a rat. A mudweed, notable local flora. A shallow water weed. Originally thought to be nutrition scarce, it is now known that the bulbs of this creek-dwelling vine are indeed rather nutritious and tasty when harvested shortly before the peak of their pollination cycle. When fully grown, a mudweed will pump an internal liquid into its bulb each night, which causes them to rise to the surface of the water and release their surface skimming pollen. After a few repeats of the cycle, the fertilized bulb will begin to detach, float up and or down their waterway, and eventually sink, then finally deposit roots to begin its life cycle anew. Blue glowing fungi, various. While not exclusive to the region, many varieties of bioluminescent light fungi are common occurrences here, most notably within the undergarden. The methods by which they produce light is still unknown, but regardless, many of them highly sought after by certain groups. I lost where I was. For use as decoratives, the practice of eating them is fairly common, as ingesting enough over a short period of time causes the lighting agents to begin appearing in one's fingernails and hair, but even more so in the eyes. The irises emit emitting their own source of light tends to cause the pupils to retract, retract to near pinpricks, which is associated with long-term vision degradation and is thus avoided. Okay. However, a few noble houses are known to swear by the substance for the visual effect it bestows upon the consumer. There is unfortunately a seemingly connection between the years of consuming these fungi and development of various mental sicknesses. Is this true or just a myth? Read more about it in the Howling Madness of House Derongi. Carkwood. A tree with soft, porous wood actually bears bearing more resemblance to a giant mushroom than a standard tree. Its woods can be carved and shaped easily, making it useful wood for craftsmen and trinket makers. But as a result, also makes for shabby carpentry and short burning firewood. Because of its relatively quick growth, damn it, some botanists have been known to guide the growth of their trees into predestined shapes. Because of its lightweight and malleability, the local Yinglet enclave uses it extensively. The last part is just the generic bottom text.
Brilliant.
This is but a small sampling of the life that inhabits our beloved passage, dear reader. Further publications will entail more. As always, these field guides are made possible by the patronage of Noble House Ivanmoth, who seeks not to hoard information for itself, but rather to share it with all. My mouth's dry.
But you always going
Next. Hands.
It's time.
Hands.
Sigh. Was that me, or was that me
Yes,
reading the line? You'll
you
never
got a
know.
little sigh. You got a
Even
little
more
sigh.
loose ends to tie up day after day. Let's be done with this. So, due to the diligency of this, diligency? No. Delicacy of the situation in regards to the harmony of humans and Yinglet populations, I require your silence on this matter, complete and indefinite. Yes, sir. Of course, Trade Master. You will be compensated for upholding this preferable truth, of course, so long as you keep said privileges so long as you keep said privileges a secret from your fellows. Whatever you say, Trade Master. Oh, thank you, sir. And you and your staff are no strangers to my policy. Oh, yes, I already assumed this would be a delicate matter and have taken the necessary measures as usual. Ah, excellent. You are ever a treasure to our house, Mares. If I may say, sir, your new diplomat is impudent. Huh. Would you delightful urchins like a free piece of candy each week? Yay! Then just don't tell anyone you saw a Yinglet stab someone, and tell your parents that Trademaster says it's unwise to ask too many questions. We don't have any parents. Even better.
The problem solves itself. Oh, it's my turn.
It's Beano time.
All right. The Yinglet lover guy is sleeping. Then someone goes, head researcher. Is this something that really can't wait until later in the morning? And then like the insect like, and it's like, all right then. Yanit, I need you to tell me what's wrong. What you're feeling right now. Is hurting, close, not can't feeling stop. It feel enemy somewhere. Where? Okay, something put you into a heightened defensive state and you can't break out of it. Breath deeply, slowly focus on what your cannon feels. It's safe, no threats, now try it. Master Ren? So calm, so professional, even in the face of the dangers unhinged Hindu assistants. Much as I appreciate your falling adoration, this may not be the most ideal time for it. All right.
And there. Firm but not so tight as to cause discomfort, yes? Yes. Good, good. I doubt they will be necessary, but given the nature of the test we're about to embark upon, well, safety first. Thank you so much for understanding, Unit. Sure. I trust you. Go up a bit, please. Thank you. I intend to prove that your trust is well placed. Now then, without presence of enveloped pheromonal signals, your moods have been difficult to manage, becoming stuck in a fight or flight state, for example. So today we'll be seeing if there are any scents that may act as a substitute of sorts. Please draw any in the scent of each of these and tell me if any of them provoke a reaction. Or if they make you feel things. Proceeds to sniff with antenna. Ooh, much smell. Oh my, I really should have spaced those apart more.
Elam's waking up. Damn, he's been breathing. Just like, no.
He has his pet best friend.
God, what a
And
hard panel I have. They snuggle. Move. Elam, you're up. I mean, how are you feeling? Pretty good aside from the stab wound. Yeah, I think I'm good I think I'm having a pretty good morning.
He's getting hard on for this
Oh
pussy.
no, Skabussy.
Oh no, look at the big fireball up there coming to burn you up.
Oh no, they're breeding.
No, he just has a
Oh,
weird...
he's just sitting, okay.
He's like, those children. Funny. How young we are, how simple, like children. How much we have to grow. Maxiot Vislet knows this. She is wise and caring, but she has begun to stray from the path, and in time may lead her flock astray. It is sad, I know she means well. But how to explain to one who cannot hear the will of the guiding spirits? We were not meant to be as humans, to live as they do. Why does she refuse my efforts to show us this? Oh, great elders, oh, guiding spirits, what should I do? I know you would not set me upon a task that you did not know I could accomplish. Yet I am rained upon by uncertainty. Could it be faithless of me to ask for a message? A sign? Hey, Patriarch Natlik, pretty sure Brack is dead. What? Or something.
Goddamn, very strong sign.
Hey, it's just time to become a Yinglet, you little squigger. It's like, ooh, ooh, doo.
This is what we call hand gaming.
Wrapping these worms is so hard. But they go bad so fast if you don't wrap them in the reed skin. The thump. Trying to get a good wormy wrap going, fellas? Yeah, that can be tricky. Let me show you. If you wrap it like this, it keeps good longer and makes the tasty worm juice soak into the reed skin. Thanks a lot, Poak. Glad to help, fellas. Everyone should eat good. Poak is very big, yes. Blah. You all a bunch of bad stupids. You got stupid brains and always do stupid things forever. You thump thump. Oh, you got such a justice today. Yay. Enough. I'm scared. I feel bad. Uh-huh. Don't feel bad.
They're
Fucking
actually.
children.
Oh, yeah,
I feel sad.
Everybody likes poke.
Hey, I'm sad. Try to not being sad. My God, you're right.
Don't feel bad. Wow.
Oh my god,
good
such a
work.
hard thing. Okay, there is like the guard Yinglets with his little spears in front of a tent. There's a map drawn there with axes. And the big villains English is like, it's just not enough. Is not only did Zet use it as I lose a sample, but also disappeared without telling us where he found it, and created disasters that could undermine our efforts here. Braca, oh Braca, how fortunate you are that you are either dead or alive and out of my righteous grasp. I hope you realize how lucky you are. And then, like back in the city, they're in a room, and like there's a big ass human with this English. Like, so who is the new guy? Oh, he's a new friend. Here for a shagging too. He looks kind of sick. Oh yes, he got tested by a human who didn't want his love. Well, you little buggers can get pretty annoying when you're thirsty for some human action.
Oh
It's
no.
okay, you will find a human to love him and hump him one day. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Fuse his dirty little scab with a big, strong human man butter. Haha, mouth little thing, ain't you? I'm sure in. And the other guy's like,
Rock is just
no.
laying there with fucking brain damage. With some fucking internal bleeding going on. He's just fucking-
One of the other
Unironically, he
fanboys-
should probably be dead.
Now, keep reading, boys.
It's your turn, kid.
Yeah.
No,
No,
that's
it's actually
Kamigawa's.
it's Kamigawa's turn.
Well, it's
Damn, I hope
Yinglet
you
coming
wouldn't have
down.
remembered.
I was about to say you're not upholding tradition, and I
Keep
don't like that.
reading, minion.
Yep. Well, well, look who survived the night. Always good to see. How you feeling? Pretty stiff and sore in the midsection, but nothing I can't handle, thanks. You guys did some fine work in there, as far as I can tell. Well, thank you. Admittedly, it was mostly head surgeon Mers, but we all do our best. Anyway, since you're able to move, let's get you out of that uniform, shall we? Oh, sure. Okay, arms out, just relax your waist, I'll do the pulling. Mm-hmm. Jacket first, we'll get on to the undershirt next. Mm-hmm. Careful now. That does feel a lot better. Good to hear. Now just sit tight, I'll be back with some water and a rag. Best to get the areas around the wound cleaned.
Oh no.
Hey Cass, are you announcing?
He's going gay for his best friend. No.
Disgusting.
But
I
is it
mean-
gay if he has a puss now? Like,
Yeah, he is a woman now.
It's not a
Yeah.
woman, it's a furry thing.
yeah,
Okay,
but she has a
female.
puss.
I
Yeah,
don't.
She has
That
female.
is like
She wants the man butter, yeah.
biologically incompatible. Seriously
She
though,
was-
not quite. Seriously though, what? Intrusive scav thoughts again. That's all. I'm just gonna get some fresh air real quick. Good timing. The patient is due for a post-surgery checkup and spot cleaning. Elam, are you? I'll be fine, Cass. Thanks for keeping me company overnight. But you don't need to stay here all the time or anything. I'll be back soon. I'll be right here.
He wants to be Brad Fat.
Hey,
So
Ish.
she's a member.
Thanks for stay. Yes, sir. I'm here. Hello. Good morning, Isher. Cass, what are you doing up there? There's a real funny story about that, actually.
Got fucking kicked.
Could I get some
It's my
help
turn.
here? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm so used to reading everything by myself.
Let's sigh. Could I get some help here, Isha? Of course. Alright, I'm just going to scroll down a little bit.
No.
Cassie, could you let go? I'm trying, but just got some kind of reflex going on. I don't know. Just gotta. Give me a sec. Okay, there. Cass, what? K, K, yeah. Why are you? I don't know. I don't know. Put me down. And it's his turn.
As I unmute myself. Zangs, you sure? What just happened? Some kind of scav reflex. I don't know. These little stick hands were just clamping down without me telling them to. Like how your whole body tenses up during a sneeze, you know? If I had to describe it, Cassie? Elam and I have been getting a lot of help from House Ivanmoth, haven't we? All because of my new rank and badge. Have I really been earning that? That can be arranged if you're. It can be arranged if it will help to ensure your good-natured cooperation. Cassie, I just realized, yeah, the sigh. The sigh. Yeah, sure. Yes. I need you to toss me in the air a few times. Why? Because I trust you.
So there's two humans. He's like, so how is it looking, boss? Well, it seems we need to carve out that section of the wall to accommodate to accommodate the structure after all. Yes, we got clearance for that. Yes, inspections finished last night and it's not a load-bearing section. It's heavily calcified area though, so you need to come in some backstage to spit, soften it before excavation can begin. Figured as much. Let me go round up a few, please do. And then he's looking at the map, and then in the background, and then the scav is being tossed around, and like he's like, huh? The scav is being tossed around. He's like, wait a sec. He looks back, nothing there. He's like, something's not right here.
I love the play-by-play, Bina. Thank you.
Empty
That's,
room. Back door kicked in. Woozy Cass waddling into the room. Gets to the desk. Pulls self up to it. Looks at I'm assuming parchment. Grabs the quill. Officer Cassin Acol.
no, I gotta read this.
Alright. It's alright.
No, this is the same. This is the letter. It's not
Okay.
Yeah,
Lord.
is it? Yeah. Officer Cassin Nicole, Exploratory Journals for House Ivanmoth's Research Division continued. I've come to realize that the difficulties and discomforts that my situation has thrust upon me may have put me in a state of mind that has not been helpful to the research process. I have admittedly been begrudging of my assignments, if not outright hostile towards them, as well as towards the head researcher himself, even if he absolutely deserved it on many occasions. But, being recently reminded of the privileges I have been bestowed by House Ivanmoth, I intend to demonstrate that the Trademaster did not promote a selfish, unprofessional lout to his disposition, but rather a reliable worker who always repays what he is given. Scroll a bit.
That's
That's
it.
it. At the bottom.
Oh, what follows is my latest report. Yeah.
Well, damn it.
Time
Time for lore.
Now you get what you wanted, Squealy.
Damn.
So here's the question: is this lore or is this the note?
It's lore. Because he's talking about what it's like being a scav.
Now,
Mhm.
start reading, whatever.
Forward. I must have begin by admitting that I have perhaps not been. No, weird. Read that. I'm not sure whether to call them instincts or reflexes. Instinctual reflexes? But whatever they are strong. It's like having a physician tap your knee with a joint hammer. You can tense up beforehand to stop most of the reflective kick, but only if you know it's coming. If you're not ready for it, It'll already happen by the time you realize it. From what I've gathered, Yinglets seem to be subject to many more such unbidden actions than humans. I've recently discovered one such compulsion. When airborne, I had a near uncontrollable urge to spread my arms and legs outward and and, scrambling and grabbing at anything that came close during my ascent and descent. Once something was gripped, it took considerable effort to release my hands gripping compulsion. It's almost like there is a second brain in my body that asserts its own will, which must be battled into submission, or at least compromise with, so that I have enough mental strength left to fight more important battles. Vision and its relation to movement. When you, a human I assume, are walking forward, you're also looking almost entirely forward with your eyes, unless you shift your eyes to the far left or right. Your field of vision begins to fade out a perception about 45 degrees angle-wise, from the center of your vision's focal point. But these bulging singlet eyes continue the view field extremely far out to either side, as well as upward and downward. This sounds simple, but I assure you that its effects are dramatic. Imagine walking forward in a simple room, now in addition to seeing this far wall in front of you come closer as you walk forward. You're also watching the walls to the left and right move sideways as you pass by them, and after that, they begin wrapping around, backward slightly, before your field of view begins to fade out. Suddenly, it's not like you're moving forward, and it feels like you're moving the world around you, from inside some sort of glass globe, like a fishbowl. Though you're moving straight forward, you're simultaneously seeing what's in front of you, but also what's to your sides, and what's slightly behind you. I admit I must often force myself to only pay attention to what's right in front of me, lest the effect cause disorientation and sometimes nausea. The strength of this has thankfully decreased since day one. On that note, human eyelids close in a mostly vertical movement, but also human eyes don't bulge entire inches out of their skulls. When I slowly close my eyelids, I can actually feel them stretching outwards over the orbs of my eyeballs. As they close, the feeling of light pressure they put on my eyes as they envelop is weird. If I focus on the sensation too much, but otherwise does not cause any noticeable discomfort. Swallowing with a long neck. Imagine you take a gulp of water and swallow. It takes a second or two, and it feels like a few inches of your throat muscles are working during the task. Well, now imagine that it takes 2 or 3 entire seconds longer, and you can feel the swallow pulse traveling down your neck into the torso, and all the way into your gut, before stopping. That's what it feels like, except when your gut is that where your shoulders now begin. I don't know what else to say about this. It just felt worth mentioning. Smells. There is assumption that humans have lesser senses of smell compared to the beasts of the world. Some may wonder if humans smell as well as, for example, dogs. They don't. If my nose is any indication. It hits me when I walk by the hallway bordering the latrines. I expected the odor to be even worse than as a human, especially since I'm lower to the ground. But no, I still smell it, just not as deeply, as though I was smelling it from farther away, which I suppose I should be thankful for. But then I noticed that this applies to just about every other kind of smell there is, except for a few notable exceptions. It turns out the scent of oysters and clams that I've occasionally smelled from my new quarters, generously offered to me by my superiors, had wafted its way all the way to my room from the kitchen. when I was in the lower levels the other day. A strangely appetizing smell hits me. And after a bit of looking around, I realized that it was still coming from a snail. I smelled a snail from roughly I smelled a snail from roughly 20 to 30 feet away. I smelled it smelled a bit tangy, like an underripe fruit. So clearly, this species' noses are attuned to a small number of things important to their survival. Also, about the noses, when I inhaled through my nose as human, I could feel the intake of air through my nostrils and a very slight, dull sensation of air moving in the region just behind it. But when I do so now, I feel the air travel all the way from the slit nostrils down the length of my vision blocking snout, though that feels like a long passage below. The plate of snout bone and above the roof of my mouth, all the way between my eyes before the feeling of rushing air ceases. The eyebrow whisker things. Fucking annoying. I want to be professional about this, but why are these here? They tug and pull at some little clusters of nerves at their bases. It's just a slightest breeze, and and startle me, like a flicker to the flick to the nose. They tap against the wall. I just cut them off, but as far as I know, it would somehow cause me to die. As appeared and moving as a different species. Sometimes I constantly find myself unnerved by is the way I must carry myself now. I often I often catch sight of myself in a mirror and notice how very well scav-like I'm positioned. Torso parched forward, arms half limbed and hands dangling at the wrist. The tail's part twitching and swaying to keep me on balance. It gives me the urge to pull myself up to a proper posture, something more human. But every time I've attempted that, I just fall over backwards. It still throws me off balance whenever I think too much about how my legs are no longer underneath me. By which I'm I mean underneath my head and torso and such, but instead slightly behind me, even as a neutral standing position. And what's more, I continue on for a few feet longer behind myself past the legs and ass region. Can you imagine how alien it feels to have your legs coming out of the middle of you? Just imagine, just you sprouted a couple of legs from either side of your rib cage, and your normal legs can't be used to walk anymore. You got to keep your whole body at a horizontal angle to stay balanced using your legs, using your head and ass as weights to pitch yourself forward and backwards, so that your new weird little mid-body pair of legs can move you in the direction you want to go. I like the the view of the scav versus the human.
Demons are
Like noble, like elegance, and then you have the scavs like.
There's a lot
Looks
of
about right.
passion in this comic.
Despite the physical aspect of this being overwhelming on its own, the mental aspect may be even more discomforting. It's a common thing to associate a creature's stance and movements with an inability to rise above their bestial limitations of mind. They simply don't know any better, especially when it roughly mimics that of a human. But I simply can't help falling over if I don't adapt them for myself. It makes me incredibly self-conscious moving around in the hunched forward gait of a common Yinglet. It makes me feel like one of them at Shelby. That I am choosing to, and anyone looking at me would see nothing other than a common scav. Who could blame them? I think that frustrates me the most. I know what I am. I know that I am more than this, but I am still forced to present myself as one in almost every way, or else I'll fall over. Which is an appropriate summary of my experience as a Yinglet so far. Unfortunately, but as but as but at the very least, I am able to use my situation to serve my house, advance the cause of human knowledge, and better help those dear to me. Perhaps better than I could as a human, ironically, just as I thought. I
Just
think
a
that's enough
thought.
for one entry. Just shit.
Yeah, you know what it's like to
Expect
be
more in the
corrected.
coming days.
It sucks.
I have a
doesn't
dry
it?
mouth and I need to fucking drink some water.
Shut up,
You're a
stutter
fucker.
line.
Before you move on, here's a question, right?
Hmm.
So what if you go through?
One second, I need to answer Blake's question. Chatfish paid for me to read the lore. It happened
You
a
already
lot
answered it.
in the first time, but
Now go
Yeah,
get your
yeah.
drink.
Now, what would you do if your entire life you went living it the way you thought you should live it, and then all of a sudden you get transmogrified into something else, and all of a sudden you're far more successful and far better at everything, and everybody appreciates you, and everybody believes you're just better off as you were, as you are now.
This sounds
How would-
familiar.
How would that fuck you up?
That's just like
Okay.
that's okay.
Kibbs, I believe we left off with you reading because it was supposed to be you, but then
The lore
Yes.
blurb.
the war.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
Also, that's the thing from StarCraft.
It's a lizardling. It's like, "Meh," it's a hydralis, actually.
I don't
Bendy.
know that nerd shit.
Now see. Listen, Kulka. It's just a bit of public service. It's not that bad. Shamed. Well, you did wake up about a quarter of the city. Folks complain, gotta do something. Oh, is that your friend there? Yes. And she has been waiting. Well, I'll head off then. Got my own duties to attend. So, guarding duties 2 weeks, expected, not too bad. Agreed, but with frustrations. Frustrations acceptable. Disharmonies with the human population is not to be risked. Agreed. Some of them startle easily. It is why Bill Sherman does not travel above ground level any longer. Yes, the gorge impulse grips her strongly, manifesting in her visible anatomy. She grows supremely turgid. Most have only seen those of us with only 4 claws stalks. Yes, her appearance would raise questions among the humans. Yes, it is a concern. Yes, yes. Your speech emissions reach me from your location. You are clearly aware of this. I therefore name you abrasive and childish for your current age. You are harshly urged to go forth and choke on the reproductive fluids of livestock. Infrasonic giggling. Wow.
They're nerds.
The work itself is not
It's my turn.
dishonorable. It is the work of a brute. It
Kibbs.
is the... Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No, you can just
No,
keep
go ahead.
going.
No, go ahead, Buckymoose.
I'm
Yeah,
in the
to
flow of
correct,
making
like-
progress. Shut up, Squilly.
The work itself is not dishonorable. It is the work of a brute. It is reality for every inventory keeper. There must be a dozen crate movers. True, but a sudden greeting. Fearful surprise. Anger. Sure. I remember something I must do that requires me to be elsewhere. Oh, okay. Hey. Hey. I heard you will guard the open market, perhaps. A possibility. Why? Perhaps you will guard a certain human trinket maker. Shop. How can you know this? Oh ho ho. Wow, what's going on? What's going on there? Well, the one in the wig is Kuldra, so she's likely teasing the other one about something. You sure about that? Feels a slight buzzing behind the base of your ears. I think so. Means the conversation's a real doozy. Oh.
Spider Pig donos.
Spitter
He says
Pig
for
donates
$2.
$2. Say, when did we get Art Deco overlay? Grub. You've had this for years. No, I'm kidding. You've had it for maybe a year. We finally decided to put it on because we're outing the old one to help expedite the production of the code of the new one.
All right. Oh, hey, it also happens to be the first words. All right, with your help, I've identified a few hormonally active substances from the last round. With hope and luck, some of these will trigger responses more effectively than the previous batch. So please tell me whatever thoughts and feelings you experience when inhaling them and how strongly. And thank you once again for being so cooperative, Yanet. Firstly, you mentioned that the snake root powder will make you feel slightly as though someone is coming. Here is a slightly different form, so if you please. Antennae wiggle. It feels new sisters coming from other hive? Yes, greet, no kill. Astounding. How close is the feeling to the real thing? Away, far, not.
Exactly.
Yigak. I see, very good. Let us try the next sample. Stay inside. Storm is coming. Storm has come. Too much food cannot store. Drones soon eat much. This one, nothing. Then, flood. Fast plug all out hose. Oh my, let me take that one away. I will say, it really does feel weird when they all of a sudden just.
Squealy.
Get fucked, Squealy.
Fuck Squealy. Fuck Squealy.
Gonna give me a
Fuck.
moment.
Fuck
He's coming.
Squealy.
Oh, he's taking a sip of water or something. It really does feel weird when they just insert Yanet into the story.
Like I said, they should have added her later.
She's kind of
should
like a
have.
B plot. Yeah. Pacing.
You gotta hide the fetish. You can't just show it off all the
Well,
time.
she's just there. She doesn't.
but
add
that's
anything
the
to
thing.
story.
They didn't hide the fetish. This is
Now.
another one.
Read, Squealy.
Read.
In regards to fur, it
Nope.
just makes things complicated.
No. Start at the top.
Officer Kassen Eccles, Observation Journals, Volume 2.
Now,
In regards to the fur, the boots with the fur, all the boys in the club looking at her. It
Yeah,
just
well-
makes things complicated, really. I've been thinking of it like a skin-tight set of clothes that offers some heat retention and arguably a bit of protection, but which you cannot take off. It picks up dust and water and sticky things, and if you want to clean it, you gotta go in the wash. I think I figured out why it feels so good to scratch, though. You know how the skin on your scalp is a bit less freely? Because it's stretched thin by beads of hair roots all over it, and a bit of pale and clammy compared to the parts of your skin that gets direct sunlight. Well, just apply that to your whole body. Give yourself a little scalp massage, or a good scratch. You didn't feel that, but thought it was uncomfortable before. But it felt nice, didn't it? Same thing. I'd wager it's not that yinglets or other fur covered creatures have some sort of instinctive desire for scratches. Rather, it's your skin is covered in a sheet that keeps the skin from being contracted directly. It just feels nice to have, nice to get in there and stimulate it with some scratching. On the subject of skin, there's another major difference I've noticed. Anyone who's picked up a dog or similar animal or a yinglet has probably noticed that there's a lot of loose scruff skin that can be pulled or pushed a few inches away from where the skin naturally rests. Try that on yourself. The skin doesn't move much, does it? Sure, there's a little wiggle room, but it's mostly tightly anchored to its spot. It's supposed to rest atop. Well, these days it feels like I'm just wrapped in a semi-loose blanket of skin, where my muscles and bones move and slide freely underneath. The closest thing to this in a human is the way the shoulder blades slide around under the layer of bare skin, I think.
Back.
Sorry. Bucky. There's a few anchor points that hold the whole skin coat in place, such as around the face and the elbows of the arms and legs, but otherwise it feels like I'm a gangly little skin bag of bones and muscle strings. Thinking about it too much has caused a bit of panic once or twice, probably because if one's skin was this loose on a human, it would indicate that something has gone very wrong. Or maybe, well, me and a good friend traveled to Valsalia together, and we had to catch small game to eat sometimes. He used to live as a ranch, so live on a ranch, so he showed me how to skin and clean them. A lot of animals have loose skin like this. If you just cut a few of those anchor parts on them, the blankets of skin can just be yanked cleanly right off, which is standard procedure for skinning and tanning. Every time I grabbed a handful of my own skin, I can't help remembering what feeling makes that feeling. It makes me feel like I'm just another one of those animals, small and inhuman enough that any average person could just catch me and do the same thing to me if they wanted to. That's truly my place in the natural order now, and I can't quite describe how dehumanizing and unsettling it is to even consider. That's enough about that now. In regards to Yinglet hands. I write hands in quotations marks because while they may bear a lot of resemblance to a human hand, they feel more like paw-like cheap substitutions of a human version. If you are reading this, you are probably human, and therefore let me tell you don't realize how good you have it in regards to hands. At first, I thought my initial difficulty writing these reports was because I just hadn't grown used to using these clumsy little mitts yet. But I'm now quite certain that they truly have less precise control than human ones. One less fingers that feel stiff and shaky compared to my old ones, and the uneven surfaces on the palm and fingertips surely contribute to this. During a recent visit to the local enclave, I noticed that some of the Yinglets were engaged in various crafts and seemed to be using their shorter upper arm sections to maneuver their hands into exact positions. Whereas humans could use their wrist upon trying this, my handwriting improved substantially, and I've even begun doing the same. I feel like I'm like a surrender to my Yinglet side. It feels like I a surrender to my Yinglet side, but at least my writing is legible now. If I were to describe what I feel like, I would compare it to wearing a tight leathery glove, with the fingertips and inner palm areas cut out. I can feel muffled sensations of pressure, temperature, and texture on the glove parts, but the sensations are dull. Only the pads and the fingertips and palms have a level of feeling comparable to a human hand. And even so, the pad skin feels more like thick and leathery than skin. The pads themselves are strange. It feels as though someone slipped a ball of jelly candy under the skin of the bottoms of my fingertips and the center palm. They bulge downward, squish out to the side when pressed against a large surface, stretch thin when a finger is extended, and bunch up when a finger is curled inwards. And where the rest of the hand skin is tough and leathery, and comparatively slick, the pads have a very strong grip to them, especially when pressed into something which causes the already high grip pad skin to wrap around small and thin objects, like a quill I'm writing this with. Claws are very different than fingernails. Sure, fingernails feel like they're connected to the rest of the finger pretty firmly, but when I tap the point of one of these pointless little claws against something hard, I feel the pulse of the impact traveling up the claw and right through the finger bones that it is clearly connected to. In this regard, it's almost like the claw sections are like another section of the finger bone, which the skin never got around to covering, leaving it exposed. These ears. Boy, do these things move around a lot. It feels like there's 3 muscles bunched around the base of the ears, which pulled them in different directions, which I've illustrated to the best of my abilities here. Pulls upwards, pulls down, pulls back. Can you scroll down a little bit?
Ah, so look at it just keep going.
In retrospect, I can't imagine that Rand hasn't opened up the corpse of a dead street scav at some point in order to see how they're put together. So this is probably isn't some big mystery or anything. But I've already drawn illustrations in this section, so I'm leaving it in. In regards to my position, my identity, and near future, I've gained a healthy respect for the loyalty of my house brothers and sisters. Lately, more so than when I was human. When they pass the strange little scav in the hallways wearing the same uniform as them, the most common reaction is a look of puzzled consideration. Of course, they want to say something to ask questions, but I haven't received a single comment about it yet. It's clear that what they're thinking. Is this little thing an actual member of our house? And what more, an officer? Why has the Trademaster allowed this? Surely he has some reason disrespecting this officer would be disrespecting the Trademaster's decision. So I'll keep my concerns silent. Even though it's out of respect for the Trademaster and the chain of command rather than me, I'm sure as hell take what I can get. The part I can't stop thinking about is this, though. The Trademaster made no command or even suggestion that I take on a new identity. Some close friends and a few others know who I am, but I know that if asked, they'll all keep my little secret. However, a fair number of Ivanmoth personnel have worked with Kasan the Human. I haven't run into any of them yet, since I used to work on the lower levels and the roads around the city. And I've mostly been cooped up in the upper levels since becoming, well, this. So should I continue to keep my information as hidden as I can? Would he care if I went around revealing myself to anyone who would believe my story? Is he expecting me to do one or the other? And would he be angry if I chose the wrong course of action? It's just I can't imagine that if there's suddenly a Yinglet with the same name and same friends and same hairstyle even as a former general conscript, the connection won't be made sooner or later, even if the story is unbelievable. Is the Trademaster fine with that? Is he expecting it? Is he assuming I'll do everything I can to keep it a secret? Of all my uncertainties about the coming days, this might be the most frustrating one. I admit I started writing this part as a bunch of rhetorical questions, but I would actually very much like to know, Zograd. Just fucking tell me already if you have any idea what he's thinking, please.
Since that was so long, it is Albine's place
Oh, I'm
next.
sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Let's start from the top.
What about
Evil.
you, Hans?
No, I literally watched. I was the one who read the last panel.
It's
It is you.
Beano's turn.
That's right.
Ahem. Behold. Great. So, what's this? Go down, kids. Antiquities, my good houseman. I saw the notices house of Ivanmoth paying good coin for this, yes? Well, for actual antiquities, yes. This is clearly old, but just looks like metal scrap. Doesn't really qualify as an antiquity if it isn't working. If it isn't in working order, or at least has a discernible purpose. Maybe if it had some marking that could help one guess the original use. Sure, it's not exactly to the find of the century, I know, But from the wording on those notes, I'm not clearly hungry for stuff like this, so I figured why not at least bring it in and see what happens. So we could gladly compensate you for the details of the location we found this. Go down. Shit. Do you have a deal? Yeah, if you wanna work with our house on this, you have to get used to that.
So you're the head of treasure hunting around here? Ha! Of a sort, yes. Antiquities are indeed treasures, though possibly in a different sense than the way you're using the term. Hey, as long as you're paying, it's all the same to me. Actually, might I ask, Mr. Krayler, Escavan Krayler. Thank you. Mr. Krayler, might I ask, what is your belief about where the antiquities come from? Well, I've always been partial to the one where the angels lived among humans and taught us things before we spurned their wisdom and they took off. Definitely didn't happen, but the story's fun. And it gave a bunch of cities a reason to throw festivals that involve a lot of cheap booze, so gods bless them. Now, obviously, the ancestors had something going on, but here's my issue, regardless of what story you believe. If we had some sort of golden age where we made discoveries and trinkets and stuff that we can't even imagine now, then where's all the cities? The forges where the antiquities were made, old paved roads, anything, really. There's antiquities all over the place, but no buildings, no old crumbling foundations, even just nothing. Even a trashy little fishing village abandoned after a few years leaves some footprints, like stone walls and remnants of where the houses were laid, and for centuries. So what's up with that? Yes, exactly. I admit you struck me as a mere fortune hunter, but it's so rare to find someone who's asking the right questions. Do go on. Have you any more? Well, why do you smell kinda like burnt hair? What? Oh, that would likely be the powdered rockhopper brains. Must have spilled some on myself while bringing it to the Indril. To the what? She's tethered to the ground during the experiment, so she can't fetch them herself, you see. Great. Now please tell me where not going wherever all that is happening.
Well, Bucky Bus Prime.
It's time for you to read.
Is it?
Yep.
It has been the rule that people that join during this do have to read.
So I'm
Fuzzy found out the very hard way.
So I'm after Kamigawa then.
Yep.
Mhm.
Correct.
It goes based
Okay.
on join.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. I just need to know the order of things. So it was here. I am reading this map, right? I see. Might you be able to guide a small dig team to the location? Yeah, I figured that would be part of the deal. Hey, mister! Rand's dress makes me look pretty, but I can't take it off, and I have to pee.
That thing is retarded.
Oh, of course. Forgive me.
Hmm.
Recent events have demanded my attention, and your state of dress slipped my mind. Let's get you out of this. She's a cute little boy.
Skirts.
Hey, Zran. Got some more documentation for you. Oh. After being in a dress for so long, having no clothes on me makes me feel naked. Okay, here you go, right on the floor where it's convenient. Have fun. See you later. What? Got a cock, huh? This is nice, isn't it? Enjoy it, man. You never know when it'll just disappear. Oh, House Ivanov's got some kind of shit going on.
You got a cock, right?
Oh no, Squealy!
Hold on. Scroll down. Let's just actually see how much of this there is.
Oh,
Oh,
that sucks. That sucks. Chat's really getting their
I
money's worth
think
today.
We should
Nope.
call it.
No. It's not time. Come on. Come on. Get reading, stutter boy.
If only Kibbs had inserted me into a different lineup setup.
It
No,
doesn't
no, no,
matter.
because
Scroll a
chat,
little more.
So
chat paid for Squealy
something
to be
cursed
Lore Master.
happened, right? They paid for Lore Master Squealy, which means he has to read the lore pages that these are. And so he
Doesn't
has
matter
to
if
read
it's
them.
my turn or not.
So he has to read them all the time. It started because when we first did this, for whatever reason, he kept landing on these pages. And then when he
Nice.
finally didn't, we did a don't know thing to get him to read it.
Hold on. Fuzzy, if you're going to do something, do it better than your peers. There you go.
Fuzzy's mad now. He's
Entry.
jealous.
What are the antiquities? A recent encounter in my daily
Hold on.
activities has.
You didn't read the top. Start at the top. They gotta reread it from the whole thing.
Zoom in a bit so I can. So it's
No
so here.
skipping. Shut up and read.
Zoom in. Zoom in.
You don't get to have zoomies.
You could.
I just did it.
Piece of shit. All right, come on, do it, Squilly.
The Val Selling Regional Field Guide by researcher Ran Stetsu Mindel.
Oh, you stuttered. Go back.
Mindel. Fuck you.
This is how we cure
Entry.
your stuttering. You have to go back
Yep.
to the top every
Yep.
time.
No.
He
Chet,
just killed himself.
how much to make that?
A recent encounter in my daily activities has reminded me that while we have all heard the term antiquities, at some point in our lives, the public at large may lack a solid understanding of what the term actually refers to. The antiquities are an inseparable part of our species' history, as well as our modern daily lives, and so it is worth spending an entire entry of this guide providing a brief lesson to the general public in their regard. What qualifies as an antiquity? The term can be confusing due to its describing two different categories of concepts rather than singular things. Therefore, it would be best to define and explain the two separately. Antiquities as concept, knowledge, and human legacy. The most overarching term, the antiquities, tends to refer to the more ideological and historical varieties thereof. These describe the precious knowledge that our ancestors have passed down to us from a presumably a greater age. Examples: the methods by which we use the stars to navigate upon the land and by sea. The knowledge that disease is caused by extremely small animals, which inhabit our bodies the way that common animals may inhabit a forest. So bacteria and viruses. Important mathematical formulae, such as the method of calculating the size and mass of objects, or how to determine how heavy a load that a given structure can support, an absolute necessity for architects throughout history. The farming crops in the same soil without rest can sap the life-giving properties of the soil, and thus it is better to rotate one's crop across different fields in a standardized cycle. The methods of combining metals to create stronger forms thereof, and by which they must be treated in order to form a solid bond. The way in which our planet and the celestial bodies move throughout the great oceans beyond the sky. The antiquities are our heritage and history, and the birthright of all humankind. It is likely why we have been able to spread and grow our civilization much quicker and more efficiently than any other intelligent species. While our forebears left us with many mysteries, so too have they left us this knowledge, which is more precious than any material thing one could imagine. And yet, it is most often the second form of antiquities, which is being referred to if the term is heard in conversation. Antiquities as objects, relics, tools, and wondrous fabrications. The category of antiquity, which most often are familiar with, refers to actual physical objects. These include, but are not limited to, objects intended for daily use, such as tables and chairs, cutlery, saddles, telescoping glasses, glass lenses, and other crafts intended for common needs, which we have for our own modern equivalents of. Despite their age, the quality of the craftwork and their longevity tends to exceed the quality of equivalent modern creation methods. Artisan crafts, such as jewelry, pottery, and miscellaneous objects that have no specific application, ironically, while these provide us little to no usable information aside from a look into our ancestors' sense of artistic aesthetic, these are the antiquities that tend to be the least degraded from time due to their makeup of dense metals and gems. And finally, the most widely recognized antiquity, crafted objects that exceed our current ability to reproduce, and oftentimes even understanding the methods of their creation. These capture our imagination so strongly because of their ability to produce wondrous effects beyond our current understanding. One such object is the storied dome of Aurora, the fist-sized half-sphere that projects a dazzling multicolored light upon walls and ceilings it left in the sides of the sun for a day or more. While it has changed hands many times since its discovery, it has been in the possession of House Vestmere of the Peshtal Confederacy for the last 2 decades, displaying it once a year at the height of the House annual Harvest Festival. So too do many know of the store of 12 war staves that was uncovered from some 70 years ago near the southern tip of East Wall, which upon striking an opponent releases a fearful crack of lightning held within, causing the victim's muscles to spasm chaotically, removing him from the fight. But despite their astonishing build quality, time has taken its toll on most of these relics. The greatest majority of them do no longer function, but many can at least be disassembled, and their secrets prized free. Their theorized origins during or before the Silent Ages. Fucking Christ. This is so fucking long.
Start reading, motherfuckers.
For the uneducated, the Silent Age refers to the period before the rough year 640. On the modern calendar, records of their history before this point are almost entirely non-existent. But what details do survive are tragically often of questionable validity, many of which have tendency to vouch for the supposed right to rule of various early founding dynasties following the end of the Silent Ages, and less likely has been altered, if not entirely fabricated. We do know that the end of the Silent Age were marked by the records of supposedly unprecedented destructive environmental catastrophes, after which humanity once again strode the land and began the age of refounding.
Damn it.
You scrolled a little not too much.
I know, but I was just...
You're a fucker, you know that.
It's empty. Maybe there's another lower page after this.
Wherein the foundation were laid for the societies and civilizations that now cover the heart of the world. But of what came before that bygone era, we know tragically little. What we do know for certain is that during this time, humanity has achieved the knowledge and manufacturing methods that produce the antiquities. So too do we use the calendar dating system set by our ancestors, and honor them by continuing the marking of years that they began so long ago. One of the most highly sought after piece of lore by today's knowledge hunters is the reason our ancestors marked a certain date as year 0, and what transpired the year to justify such a momentous decision. It shows from year 0, the Silent Ages, to age of 650, the age of the refounding. To that goes the Age of Kings at 912. At 1142 is the Age of Modernity. The current date is 1359.
Postmodern.
I don't know. They haven't. I think it's still the age of modernity.
Mhm.
To
Okay.
end today's entry, I would like to remind you that House Ivanmoth is paying unmatchable price for antiquities in order of value. Antiquities which still perform their intended function. Antiquities which no longer function, but which have a function or use that is identifiable. Antiquities with no identifiable function but remain in decent condition. Antiquities with no identifiable function but are damaged. Bits and pieces that are appraised to have once been a part of a functional antiquity. Scraps of material that exceed modern manufacturing capabilities, excluding Barrymore. Simply bringing any sample in your possession to a badge-ranked Ivanmoth clerk or trade station for appraisal, fast and fair payment guaranteed.
Indio posted fan art.
I did. Now, before we continue the reading,
Cursed.
Chatfish, do you want to fund the completion of this fan art? Do you want it? Just,
Oh, this is terrible.
yeah, it is pretty.
Celeste what?
It is.
Celeste lit.
See, chat. What you need to do instead of that, you should post it, but with Celeste with a thin tail, hugging
Indio,
Make it a dude.
Gareth.
Indio, you need to put her with the reed of carnal beckoning, the headdress that they use to signify that they want to bang. That's what you need to put her in her.
The tooth is in the wrong place as well.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. in front
Technically,
of
there's
stuff.
no wrong place. They can't have like different.
Listen to
it's a front
Albine
tooth.
defend his fetish.
Bino is
Uh,
deep into the
I
Yinglet
just
lore.
remember the lore. I remember the
I
lore.
just
Okay?
remember
Hold
the
on.
lore.
Look at
it's a
this. Typical
it's a
Bino.
fucking egg tooth. It's going to be in the front. It's like a beak. It's always going to be in the front of the snout.
No, because they have like what's the name?
Such righteous indignation.
They fuck you. She even said that they have like the thing high
Post-evidence,
genetic mutation.
So,
Yeah, post
Albine,
evidence.
you know what they call that?
We literally
Fan fiction.
saw
They
that.
call them fucking abominations, is what they
Yeah.
call them.
Yeah, it's true.
Kill them all.
Now, whose turn is it to read?
Well,
Yours.
Yours, yeah.
before we continue, Kibbo, Viking Fish has a super rough version of the claw.
Let's see the art.
Wow.
Chat is ahead of this weekly goal, so they are allowed to look at it.
So there's gonna be art of it. Why is my name on there?
Why is it on there?
Yeah,
I
why?
don't know. I didn't put money towards it.
Look, there's a reason for everything. Why is your name on it?
For the claw?
Yeah.
Oh. Everyone that was part of the big war got
Ah,
got
okay.
put into the
There we
claw
go.
because Tibbs is so fucking charitable.
Look at
and
that.
Stupid.
I am such a nice guy. I know. Just like, it's Chatfish screaming because the claw is coming for them. The
claw.
They've been doing that lately when we do Helldivers too, where when one of them is grabbed, they're like, "The claw." A poor horse abused by Sink, donates 5 Aussie bucks. Say, embrace your true inner Yinglet self, Kibbs. I'm glad you have. You've come around, haven't you?
It's
You little
four horse abuse by
cranky
Jank.
Australian.
Yes, that name is Jank.
Jank, yeah, kids. Like
It's
you.
it's Sink. He's a Sink now.
Sink
Fox
when
next
you're-
on his video say, "Do you want a hump chat?" Purr. Meow 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 meow. Yeah. The desk bell was already funded. Thank you for the donation.
I don't see
Hashtag
it.
fem. Hashtag purr. And sexy meows. Meow.
I don't see it. Where was it, Kibby?
Meow.
He's showing it on screen, jackass.
Now you have to
No, I
rewind
think he
the
means
stream.
English.
No, I'm talking about the fucking donation.
It's in Streamlabs.
Yeah.
I don't see it there.
Well, guess what? It just arrived 2 hours ago. Oh my god.
You
Fuck,
read it
I
again,
read
get
it
you
right
Retarded,
retard.
Tibbs.
Fox Nix, you stupid fucking Streamlabs. Why did you scroll down? Oh my god. Fucking kill me.
That Glory Dinner's $2. Kib is queen of the on the Yinglets. Stock fund AVPE.
He says Yiglets.
You know
Right.
AVP takes $1 million to fund chat. Okay, wait, look at
Why?
it.
Wow, that's a
I think it's
steep
funny.
price.
It's never gonna
Kids,
happen.
Alien versus Predator is a fun game.
So I here's my recommendation, chat. You should have Kib's Yinglet version being hugged by the Celeste version, but the Celeste version has a thin tail and the headdress of whatever the fuck.
Albine said.
Yeah, whatever.
Breed
Albine-
of Cardinal Beckoning.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah.
That furry shit.
The fact that
I-
you remember that.
Yeah, because he's a furry.
I have a good
Better
memory
remember
for
it,
random
Rapier.
bullshit.
You'll-
Yeah.
you'll
So-
Grayburn.
So that's my recommendation, chat. That way it's cursed, and that you can, and the people who've actually read the series will know how cursed that is.
All right, Chatfish, it's time for us to continue. So, who's ready for a wound cleaning? Not me. But I also don't want to die. A Balderot, so here we go.
Blade rot, you fuck.
Balderot Kibs, Blade Rot.
Balderot. No, Balderot sounds more Tolkien.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That's not
Mhm.
what that fucking word is.
Yeah, but if I was Tolkien, I would have wrote Balderot.
Yeah, if you're Tolkien, you also wouldn't be here, now would you?
I'd be
Yeah.
dead in a grave.
You'd be far more successful.
Be worm food right now. I gotta say, your officer seems to be really concerned for your well-being. You friends, or yeah, been best buddies for years. Oh yeah, she used to be a human, right? You don't
human
believe
once.
that, do you? Well, the concept's pretty wild. It is. I have a hard time believing it myself, and I saw it happen. How do you know about that, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, we got the rundown from the Trademaster shortly after that happened, in case the new officers would need specialized treatment due to her species. What did you think about that when you first heard it? Doesn't matter. Really? No, really, it's not the first time the Trademaster told us to operate under questionable information. We just take his word at face value and do our jobs. After all, he pays the fucking bills, you know what I'm saying? What he wants doesn't have to make sense. He just tells us what we need to know to play our parts and whatever he's got going on. Is your friend really an ex-human, or is this part of some scheme the Trademaster's running? We don't need to know. It's much simpler that way, and well, we trust him. Now, if you'll just hold still... Ah, shit! What is that? It's good stuff, works great, but it's a real stinger. And if I'd have told you that before, you would have just worried needlessly about it, see? I get the point you're making, but your delivery could you really use some work.
Falling
That's
Method
a great-
donates $50. Commander's art suggestion. Daddy fun. Sock fun.
Which art suggestion was that?
It's Bucky's choice.
So the idea is you have your character Kibbs as a Yinglet being hugged by Celeste's Yinglet version, but Celeste has a thin tail, and she's wearing the headdress of whatever the fuck that Bino is talking about.
If she's wearing that, then it doesn't make sense because it's against canon.
What do you
The
mean?
females wear the carnal thing, as far as I'm aware.
So
yeah.
far, that's been how it's been presented.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's kind of gay, Kibbs.
Well, literally, I'm paid to
They're gay
fucking
race.
read this, so I'm reading it.
What artist do you want? What artist do you want doing that?
Which one is available is the actual question, Squealy. It's not up for choice anymore.
Okay.
We
then
have too
one
many
with-
others backlogged.
I don't want to give it to Bino because he's a furry.
But I don't like Bino being happy. He's like,
I don't know. Can Bino replicate the actual look of the Yinglets?
I'm drawing one right now.
I have absolute faith.
I'm
in
just
his
Chosen
ability-
example, Bino.
I have
Can't help him,
absolute
he's
faith in
me.
his ability to draw a Yinglet.
Bino.
Now, Reggie, read.
Have a
Stutter.
nice evening. Oh, thanks, you too. Lame. The sigh. Hi, little guys. Sorry I haven't been around the house much lately. Don't worry, I won't forget about you. But I've given a new place in the upper levels. I think I'll keep this house too, unless I can find a place to replant all of you up there. I like it here, I really do. It's just, I think it's better if I stay close to Cassie. And he's done so much for me, but now he needs me, even if a little cramped and cold up there. Yeah, that's right. Cassie's my friend, and the most important thing. I didn't mean you're not good friends too, okay? Sorry.
That's pretty fucking pathetic.
Feels pathetic.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Not tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Jesus Christ.
I told you they made her
Uh-huh.
tits bigger.
Read
They just made
hands.
her like
Read.
overall.
Read.
What
They made her thicker in an ugly way. That's all
Read.
I'm gonna say. It's a ellipses. Lovely evening, isn't it? Do you see anything you like?
The feet are disgusting.
Ah, okay, that's what happened.
That claw's bigger than the other claw.
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing? That sounds ridiculous.
Beano.
Saban.
Okay, so it's a bar, and like, yes, my friends, I do talk a lot of shit, but that does not mean that all the talking I do is shit, such as this. And then go down. Then why aren't we seeing it? The way you tell it would be impossible to miss, and yet, hey guys, sorry I'm late. Didn't miss anything. Oh, just some more frankly chic talking. It ain't shit. Go ahead and feel keen in on your latest shit, Freller. Listen, tits bigger than a man's head, tights like the trunks of lumber trees. What that could crush the the aforementioned man's head, with horns and claws a foot long, nay, longer, standing near all night, made 10 feet tall, thinking she-beast lads. Then sounds wild. Why we talk about this? Because according to Freller's shit, she hunts this very bar. Oh, spooky. Sure, spooky. You know what's really horrifying though? 3 days at the party and every night being wasted stalking this moldy ale house for Fowler's legendary elusive shibis, because he thinks he saw her in a drunken stupor when he was docked here last year. Shit, Fowler, there's things to do in this city, and this is how we spend these precious few evenings. And then, like, she's walking behind her and she's like, "Ah." Then, then I thought you guys have been leaving it up in the entertainment district or something. No such luck, eh? And she's like,
Kamigawa.
The next time you open your mouth to call me full of shit, you should remember this day. Damn, Frawler, she ain't 10 feet tall, but those are bigger in my head.
those tits.
I must climb that mountain of a woman, or I cannot say that I have ever truly lived.
The man's fucking
That man saw her walk in. He's like, I have seen my Mount Everest.
Cock speaking louder than your brain, son. Did you even see those claws? Oh man, that's a really short dress. She's gotta be here for. Well, I'm gonna go talk to her. She's definitely up for it. Just gonna come right out and say it? Yeah? No. No? She clearly wants it. She knows what she wants, but she's tense, uncomfortable. What are you, the Beast Woman Whisperer now?
The monster fucker.
Just look.
He pulls out the Kronk meme.
Hunched inwards everywhere. Jerky, trembling movements. She's trying to make herself as small as she can. That kind of dress style is for a much more petite woman. On her, it just makes her look even bigger. They're talking to each other, but no one's had the guts to break it to her, poor thing. Making a lot of assumptions here, ain't you, buddy? A woman's heart is a woman's heart, no matter the body it rests in. So, some things hold true for all women, no matter the culture or race. Sure, it's not the heart that impale you when you're kicking off a bedsheet in her sleep, though. Okay. I'll let you know when I've got a wise saying about women with claws then.
It's your turn, Bucky Boos.
Well, I was just thinking about the time you showed up again. Been a few months since you came by this time. I really don't want to think of this as a regular thing. That's so she said every time. Listen, girl, there's nothing wrong with it. Not at all. I don't see many other girls doing this. Well, that's because there's risks for other girls. Most of us can't just pick up a man and throw him out the door if he starts talking and what we don't want to give. Yeah, I wonder if that's why I scare so many away. Scroll Kibs, you fuck.
Fuck.
Damn, Angel.
I'm working on it.
I suppose you notice there's a few pairs of hungry eyes been nailed to you since you stepped in. Seems to me you got some good choosers tonight. Do any of them look kind and sensitive? Maybe they're cuddlers? Listen, girl, if you want me to start analyzing all the dicks in the bar, you're gonna have to start actually ordering something when you come in here.
Kibbles.
Hey there, gorgeous. I was just... oh, I'm sorry. My stupid tail's so big. No. It's fine. Are you? Yeah, it's totally good. Anyway, this is blood squirting out of his nose. I do consider myself lucky tonight to have a chance upon such an exotic beauty such as yourself. Really? Absolutely. The tail's no big deal when the rest of you is so... Oh, geez, man. The tail's not a problem. It's a part of the whole lovely package. Wow, thank you. Piss off, Keenly. I got this. A lady this fine needs to be looked at with... Oh, thump. That's what you get. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like this. These scales on the underside really go well with your stuff you're wearing. I'm sorry. Hey, it's fine, okay? He's an idiot. Please don't cry. No, I forgot. Your tail's pretty
Wait.
too, really. Missed that
Goddamn
part.
it, Kibs.
Now it's Squealy's turn. Come on, Stutter Pants. Let's hear them stutters.
Please forgive my friends.
This
We don't
is
often
friends.
cross paths with ladies.
Paths.
Oh, you piece
As
of shit.
uniquely attractive.
I don't do that even.
You don't, but I
He's
just
just
like
trying
making it
to
up.
distract you so he can.
My
Have a-
fucking stutter slurs my words. Fucker.
Ladies,
My first stutter is my
Sis-
word.
Please forgive my friends. We don't often cross paths with ladies as uniquely attractive as yourself. It really can't be helped, for you see. The sight of you is in that dress is more than enough to make a man take leave of his better senses. Oh, oh wow. Wow. Can I ask how long you're going to be in the city? Alas, it's our last night ashore before we ship off again. Pity that we couldn't have crossed paths with you sooner. Good, that's good. Akeisha, try not to mess this up. Well then, do you, see anything you like? Fucking tits are Yes, I can think of a couple of things. Gimli. I'm just fucking staring. It's like big fucking titties. It's Anna's turn.
Yes, it is. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's go. Love me a lady who knows what she wants. Hold on. We're not talking about a threesome, are we, guys? Oh, hell no. Even this ain't worth seeing your pasty ginger ass naked anywhere near my junk. Guys. Oh, I didn't think. Oh my. Well, looks like the lady has her choice. Who's it going to be? Well then, how do you feel about cuddling? Don't worry, I won't waste your time with that. I am 100% ready to go with that fine bod of yours. A workout. Yeah, cuddling. Yeah, that's nice. That's something you're into, right? I could do that. Sweet lady, oh, what I would give to end the night with you wrapped securely in my arms, our hearts beating as one, a drumbeat of lovely security under the cover of night. Okay, let's go. What?
Death by Stu Stu.
He died
Yep.
later that day.
Think if you're talking, if she rips you open, just remember that I warned you. I accept this, and if I die tonight, it will be a good death. Good death. You stupid, beautiful, brave lad. Gods be with you. Oh, these kids are so hopeless. Aye, it's a blessing to be the past that age and all its stubborn insecurities. Amen. Wanna fuck? Sure.
The fact that I
people.
could have that entire
Enough
conversation with just a look.
All right, it's Yinglet Kamigawa.
Leaving the bar. So, I'm Samuel, by the way. I'm sorry. Hey, no pressure. Don't have to give me your real name. It'd just be nice to have something to call you tonight. Yeah, you can call me, I'm Isher. Well, it's good to meet you, Isher. And don't worry, I understand. Looking for a partner who's not going to stick around town long enough to blab about tonight's activities. You're a local. Don't want word getting around, am I right? Yeah. It's really nice to find someone who understands that. I appreciate it. I really do. Glad to oblige. Just common courtesy, the way I see it. So, this your territory? Got a place we could lay down? Her blood-stained entrance to her house? I think an inn would be better. I don't mind if your place is a mess. Please. Oh, okay.
Nothing but a bed with stitches. Zier! And it looks like a. Oh, Kips, what the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to describe the scene, you retard.
Oh,
He does
It
that.
looks like a quilted blanket with, looks like a growing plant with flowers, petals coming off of it. A weird ponytailed individual that looks like a cross between Leia and a furry.
fortunately, this one is actually a female. So
Yeah,
You can
based
tell
on
by the
tail.
tail. Yeah.
yeah.
Lippu. Wow. Gods above, Lippy.
Shut up, Bino.
We can hear you.
Bino.
I not say anything.
Yes, you are.
You're saying quite a lot.
What I say?
Random
You're
shit on your
fucking
breath.
chanting some fucking weird
Oh,
shit.
sorry.
He's trying to put a spell on you, Bucky. Run!
He's turning Bucky into a furry.
He's like, and I cast
Sorry,
upon
I
Bucky.
thought I was muted. I was
furry
responding
magic.
a guy on what's up.
No. Go ahead and share with the class.
Huh?
What were you saying, Bino?
I
Yeah.
was talking to a guy on WhatsApp, to a friend of mine.
Okay, you fucking retard. There you go. Now everybody knows. Now he's embarrassed. Gods above, Lippy. Must you always be so tense? Hello, matriarch. I was just finishing I was knitting. Shh. Calm down. Calm down. Does my shaky girl need a hug? Oh, there. That's a James, what the fuck do you keep doing that for?
Because my scrolling wheel's broken. Sometimes it just
You see,
keeps
that's
going.
why I yell at him and I say, if you do that,
I'm
the
gonna have to
text
buy a
that's
new
lost
mouse
is lost
after
forever.
I get my monies.
You fucking poor fuck. There. That's a very nice flower you made. Ah, yes, good girl, good Lippy. How has your script training been going? Oh, Oh, Lippy. Oh, Lippy, Lippy, Lippy. What are we going to do with you?
And so Libby was
As she this was over dramatic on everything.
Hey, Gibbs. Guess whose turn it is?
It's
what's the
fine,
call
Lippy.
here?
It's fine. Ooh, how much Bush script were you able to memorize? Oh, just the base forms. I couldn't get the other parts figured out at all. Ah, I see, I see. That is not too bad. Lippy! Gah! Did you memorize all the base forms? Yes, I did them, but I did what I mean I Lippy. That is fantastic, incredible. I am proud of you. I did a good. Yes. Yes, oh yes, Lippy. It took me over a year to learn the base forms. Really? Yes, my little Lippy. You have done so well. Yay. You know, because she's scared.
Scared or just extremely autistic and has
Well-
ADHD.
Probably that one.
Well, signs continue to point to Lippy being some sort of absolute prodigy. So, scroll down, Kibble.
He's too busy.
And she's completely at the mercy of her many crippling issues. She has already memorized the entire base of the birth script, but that is only half of a matriarch's duties. She can barely handle an unexpected situation of her own, let alone shows of an entire enclave that would be looking to her for direction. But you're not ready to give up on the Lippy as matriarch possibility. Let's sigh. There are still options to explore. The humans have many medicines and formulas. Maybe something that could calm her down just a little. She is indeed a collection of both our best and worst traits, the poor child. Sigh. A big one. I always wonder if it was because we were both so old when we made it for Lippy's batch. All the young in that batch had issues. And many are exceptionally clever or skilled and you are not that old, dear. Matriarchs I would know. Still though. Oh, if you want to balance out my advanced age, you could always set me up with one of the younger girls. Fine, I'll have you breed with Sally. She's a hardy one. To clarify, dear matriarch, I was joking. Yeah, I figured. So what? Dear matriarch, I did not survive all that. I have to die to that girl's enthusiasm, then get better bones.
She just wants to torture him.
Damn.
Yeah, for her, it's a threat to assign her to
Oh
him.
god, she's feral. That's the feral hair.
Ants.
Sally? Uh-huh. Patriarch Katajak is hunting right now, but wants you to meet him in his skinning tent with the sun. Come up, or with the sun. Come up quick, yeah? Okay, yes, thank you. Patriarch, hey, come here, will you? Oh, okay. What do you sniff?
Listen.
Ah, she's one of those people. Okay. So strong voicemail. I got a present. Stay here, okay? I have to. And close your eyes. Mer. Mer. Mer.
Oh, I think I know what's gonna go down.
Raping time.
The grape.
Like rape.
That looks like it
Close,
basically.
close enough.
Yep. It doesn't technically show anything, but I ain't running any risks.
No, don't. Mine? Oh, give me that. Wow? Question mark? Yeah, wow. Ah, okay. Ho ho, ho 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 ho.
They're breeding.
Gibbs, before you. Okay, I was about to say. You're running the risk of flipping the panel and seeing something else.
Wait,
Yes,
what
he
else?
covered it. He covered it.
Is there anything I have to worry about down here? No, okay, we're good.
No.
Now, fortunately, I'm pretty sure that's actually not a TOS violation, but I don't like to take risks.
Okay, it's me, right?
Yes.
I am wondering
yes.
where Zali is. And then she sees like a great boy coming out of the room. It's like, that's where Zali is. Okay, go down. Hey, Zali. Were you having fun with this boy? How happy. You aren't on a breeding schedule right now, right? And she's like, no. Oh, no. I like the boys, but the matriarchy in breeding schedules is important. I am honored to follow her plan to make good babies for the Yinglet. She puts her trust in me after all, and I am good. Oh yes. It is hard to not hunt all the boys when you are out on the breeding schedule, though. It is so hard. She's the slut of the. She's like the nymphomaniac of the red people.
Okay, bye, Zally. Have a good night. I will because you told me to. Thump.
Such simple mind creatures.
Big boy.
Oh, hello down there, Ves. Oh, hello up there, Poke. You want to be up here too? Oh yes, lots. Okay, turn around. Yee! Help. It's so tall up here. Being big is so good. Oh yes, it is very good to be it. Yeah, I remember you. I rent you a room, if you promise to stay on the first floor. The building supports are pretty old, and you almost took out the whole damn staircase last time. In case you forgot.
Damn.
Sorry about that. No. Don't start that. You've been apologizing all night. I'm just so. It's okay, Aisher. You're okay. Well, thanks. I'm so used to my size making problems for me, and other people. I guess I'm just used to apologizing all the time. She's fucking Canadian. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I'm sorry to hear it. A nice woman like you doesn't deserve that. And just the same, I'm gonna bet that your job at the house is at least pretty stable with the decent benefits and all that. And it's a position you wouldn't have been offered if you were some frail little wife. Am I close? Well, yes. Doesn't make the hard parts much easier, I know. Just there's at least some upsides to it, you know? All I'm saying is try and think about the good parts every so often, okay? You got a lot of them, I sure. Uh-huh. Okay, fine. I will. Thanks. Good, because on the subject of those good parts. Clap. You've really got a lot of them. And I can't wait to get intimately familiar with them all. Haha. Also, I mean, well, I'd really like that. Happy to hear. Let's grab our own room and get started then, huh? Yay, cuddle time. All right. The sex. Yes, the sex.
What the fuck?
I'm paranoid about the next page. I'm gonna cover.
Yeah.
The pages have been getting rather horny, so let's just take a cursory glance.
I feel like the author was horny during this time.
This time?
He's just like
Oh, they're always-
fucking
they were-
vigorously.
Maybe
throughout
when
the
they
entire
initiated-
fucking-
These
they
parts
were
going
horny
to- I
throughout the
remember.
entire thing, but jeez.
Yep, about what I expected. Pretty good for the price, actually. Wait, oh no, what's up? I forgot to blunt my claws. Wait, do you usually keep them sharp on purpose? If I'm being honest, you've seemed really self-conscious about them all night. So why keep them dull? I'm under orders to keep them this way. It's for my job. Ah. I'm really sorry, but would you mind waiting a minute while I freshen up? Not gonna lie, I would appreciate that. Oh, okay, I'll be quick. No, take your time. Click, grind. Grind things. Oh no, crack. I'm sorry, I'll just drag. Okay, thanks for waiting. Oh, damn. Greek. Lovely night, isn't it?
I think she broke the bed, didn't she?
No.
I'll cover my screen for safety as I review the next panel. Okay. Just double checking. All right, I'm covered.
Okay. They do the smoochums, and then you scroll down a little bit.
They don't do anything.
Be careful. I'll
Don't
take my
worry.
chances.
And that's it.
And we cut back to Cass, just riding away,
Hearing
completely
noises.
oblivious to the world.
See,
realizing that he is a
the
rat
thing is,
creature.
I actually don't think they're anywhere near the tower.
Or maybe a sense of
Oh no.
cosmic.
Put my screen again.
Probably.
Wait.
That's safe. Chat, don't tell chat. Don't tell chat.
That image just fucking.
Shut the fuck
Don't tell chat. Don't tell chat.
My reaction is all. That was fantastic. Yeah. Hey, could we? Oh, absolutely. I do enjoy a good cuddle too, you know. After a long stretch at sea, as I wait for Kibbs to scroll down.
You didn't read the right hand side. Her thoughts.
Just finished
That's
off
because that
sentence, I
panel
did.
comes second. You.
Start reading.
There's a few things better than falling asleep with a woman in my arms. Finally. This is what I needed tonight. I know I'm not the kind of girl most men want. I'm big, I'm heavy, I'm slow. I'm not smooth and soft like a girl should be. I know that. I've always known that. Sometimes I just need one night where I can feel the closeness, the warmth of another person who's there with me because they want to be. Just one night, and I can keep going a little while longer. Is he really not put off by my inhuman parts? I can never tell. I'm not good at that. But whether or not he is, he's making a lot of effort to help me feel comfortable. He's being so kind to me. When you get down to it, people are so nice.
A little spoon. Little spoon.
Hold on. Kibbs.
But
Just to be careful. You need to check the fucking page first.
Yeah, you should actually.
I'll check this page as well. Oh, we're safe.
Are you sure? Keep going. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're safe.
Okay. Do I read?
Oh, it's sad. Go ahead.
Yes, it was going to be
All right.
said.
So the guys are. This is okay. It's okay. It's okay. Why am I freaking out about this? Come on. It's just a cuddle. Well, I am being cuddled like a little baby man. This is fine.
Like a little baby
This
man.
isn't emasculating at all. It's okay that I'm totally not in control of this situation. Come on, it's only been a couple minutes, man. She's a decent woman. Let her have what she wants. She could twitch me in her sleep, and it would be enough to disembowel me. If she sleep, could I just no? That would be. But I have to. I have to. I forgot. There's a my ship got an early departure tomorrow, and I hold on. I'm actually doing this, hurrying it out. I got to be on the port really soon. This is bad. Captain is real hard ass, right? The longer you take, the more awkward it be. Awkward it be. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. This will just make things even more awkward. quit thinking about it. Just keep walking and then, like he blanks out, he zones out, and he's outside. He looks back. Did I just did that, didn't I? Then he looks down. Oh my god, I am such a piece of shit. And then he leaves. Yeah,
Oh,
you're a bad
whipperoonie.
man.
Huh.
Cover your screen.
Yeah.
Kids almost made the mistake.
Always check in these pages.
Okay,
This
so-
show, this fucking
This show.
story, this comic, this graphic novel,
We're safe.
this web comic,
Go ahead.
it fucking strands the line.
It does. Hands. Oh wait, who is
So
it?
it's nothing else.
Oh, Kami
Oh,
going.
but-
Never mind.
Right.
It's gonna go in.
I must have scared him off. Did I come on too strong? Oh well. No, he had a ship to get to. That's what I get for bedding a sailor. Haha. Looks sad.
And then
No.
she's the stand.
I could tell he was uncomfortable, but he was kind enough to not say anything about it. Even though I'm so, well, the way I am, he kept quiet about it so I wouldn't feel bad. We didn't really know each other, but he still showed me that kindness. Yeah, when you get down to it, people are so nice.
He's crying. Look at that. You see tiny tears.
It's like, I'm a monster. Yes, it's one.
Oh, hi, Asher. Hi, Cassie. Looking a little rough there. Did you not get a lot of sleep last night, Aisha? Something like that, yeah. It's okay, though. That doesn't have to stop us from making this day a good one.
Buzz. Crawly. Twitch. Buzz. Crawly. Yeah. Buzz.
Chat, I want you to imagine this is Kibbs when
Oh.
he sees or notices an insect near him.
Little victorious guess.
This is the best
Damn
character in
it.
my opinion.
To be fair,
Yeah.
this did land on the one that you would be reading anyway.
Tell you what we'll do is we will wrap it here. You know why?
Hey, let me
Wait
see
1
the.
second.
Because
Let
we're
me
see the-
read.
160.
Kibbs,
No, we
scroll-
can't.
I need 3
No, he's
minutes.
saying scroll up to the page number so we can write that down.
It's 162.
I just need.
No, I
minutes.
just need to see the bottom because
What, you want to look at something here?
no,
Yeah.
I just want to
No.
see the bottom of it because there 162. Oops.
It says on the top.
No, it does say in the URL.
Okay, that helps.
Yes.
We've made quite a lot of progress.
Yep, a lot of project was made.
Yep, we'll be popping
Only
into the
100
Discord to
more.
hang out for a little
Wait.
bit, Chatfish.
1 second.
No, Bino, you don't get a second. You get a minute.
1 minute. Okay, my PC is not good enough to.
What is it,
2
Bino?
minutes. 2 minutes.
Bino.
I'm working.
Wasn't there Beano art supposed to be shown?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah,
trying
where's
to
the Beano
render.
art? He should have been finished by now.
Fuck you.
Bino has failed in his duties to Chatfish.
I did.
Wave Bino, what's more like?
Okay, let me see. And this looks good. Wait, just a little bit here. Oh my god. I thought you guys would read like for 5 more minutes or something. I didn't know we would have to run. Didn't finish the background for this.
Oh, so full thing, Bino.
Right, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Stop being squealing. 1 second.
Bino, I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die.
No,
on my
you're,
hands.
you're not. You're not.
You're like, oh
you're
no,
like-
I'm being murdered. You're like, yeah, you were being murdered, dumb Bino.
Why my PC is too bad. I can't. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to improvise the background a little bit, and then Add floor, 1 sec. My PC, why does it fail me?
Yeah. Bino,
Hmm.
I gotta say, your performance is satisfactory at the moment.
You failed
Oh,
us.
shit.
My PC is low,
You're
man.
delaying the end of the stream with this
1 second. I thought if Squealy's stamina was better, this wouldn't be a problem. Just saying.
Wow, you're gonna blame it on Squealy?
Yeah, I will. Of course I will.
How do you feel, Squealy?
1
I
sec.
feel like Bino should have to say me and Bino.
Me
Say
and Bino. Me and Bino. Huh.
Me and Bino, destroyer of worlds. Say it.
I
That's
remember when
strange,
he
though.
said that you had to pay him to do that, yet he
Yeah.
did it freely.
Yeah.
It's because I'm trying to guilt trip Squealy over here.
Because
Like a little bitch.
he's
There,
sad.
I
He's
sent
realizing
you.
that he did the fuck up.
No.
You can't guilt trip somebody with no shame.
Did Bino finally send it? That slow son of a bitch.
Fuck you.
Not gonna
Bino.
lie, it would have been faster if you fucking used a carrier pigeon.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we could have
man.
screen shared.
I feel like Bino should be charged for making fan art from now on. It's like, Bino.
Using the U.S. Postal Service, telling them to use their slowest carrier.
Just double checking what Bino sent me.
I literally covered it.
I don't know if I trust Bino. Bino.
Remember the last time you trusted an artist?
Bino destroyed Gibbs. Bino destroyed.
Hey, Labino.
This is no read of carnal beckoning, but you should get the idea. There, that's pretty fucking cursed.
I actually tell which Yinglet tariff do you prefer? The one that I did or the one in the thumbnail? Just let me know.
Bino fish.
Hold on.
He's looking at it.
What the one you prefer? That's a steep fucking ass to think about.
Yeah, which one do you think is better? Which one?
Oh, this is terrible.
Okay,
Liking
what's-
fishes is better.
What? Okay. So he prefers the anatomically correct one.
Well,
for
it's
his
the better
Yinglets.
Yinglet.
Damn.
Oh,
Bino made a furry. That's all he's
Bino
done.
and Kamigawa enemies now.
Yeah.
aren't
Damn, Raper is into anorexic crack horrors, I see.
they?
I didn't know.
Lycan Fish is not agreeing with you, Kamigawa. He likes Beanos.
Oh well.
Because Lycan Fish is apparently a furry.
Fish is
evidently.
like, actually, I can jerk off to that. Mind sending me the NSFW
He
version?
probably wants to breed it
Fish.
more than jerk off
He
to it.
pulled the meme of I'm gonna have sexual thoughts about that.
Fish is like,
Holly
I'm gonna
agrees
make
with
more
me,
little
though.
Yinglets.
Also, that Yinglet is fucking huge compared to a normal size Yinglet.
Oh my god, Chatfish. Well, Chatfish, with this depravity on your fucking little screens, it is time for us to pop into the Discord server so I can make dinner. Because I have an late Easter dinner for a different side of the family to go to tomorrow, yeah. And then I gotta finish up my taxes this Sunday, and then it's done, yeah. Alright, chat, we'll see you in the Discord. Have a good night. Bye, little Chatfishies.
Good night.
Later.
Bye now.